Beautifully for the third T20 here at this magnificent, iconic ground. I'm Charu Sharma as we welcome you around the world, wherever you're watching on television or other devices. And I'm glad to introduce my good friend Kennedy Obuya with me. Kennedy, well, all I can say is I'm delighted to be here. We've said this before, but I'll say it again. There's international cricket in Kenya, and the whole world of cricket is delighted that a team that did so well in the early millennium now has an opportunity to climb the ladder again.
Beautiful, beautiful. Chara has spoken about first T20, third T20, first one, Nepal won second one, Kenya won very convincingly, but now we are in for the third one. It's going to be a beautiful one to talk about. When we talk about the weather, Chara will mention the weather a little bit. He loves the Kenyan weather.
I do, but it's very overcast. I need some sun. However, the figure I like best there, 1% chance of rain. We don't want rain spoiling matches here. And of course, there's a fair breeze at 13 kilometers an hour, blowing more from the east to the west. I'm sure the bowlers would love that, and the batsmen need to be aware which side they're hitting, because one side, of course, the ball will fly better. The other side, it might get held up. You get caught in the boundary. And of course, let's mention that we're about 5,500 feet high in Nairobi here at the Nairobi Gymkhana. So the ball does fly anyway. We've seen some massive sixes already, Ken.
Today we definitely should expect some more sixes. The surface looked very good. Very, very, very good. If the team bets first or second, I don't think it'll make a difference. The surface looked good. But before that, let's speak about the first T20 that Nepal won. They won by 5 wickets, but it went till the last ball. The second one, Kenya won quite convincingly by 18 runs. But today is a best one that you can't afford to miss. And it's on a Sunday. We're expecting a big crowd.
Well, we certainly hope so, because nothing to inspire teams as crowds around the stadium. We've had a fair number of people here already, and as the day goes on, I'm sure we'll get a few more. Both the matches so far were low scoring, 130 the first match, 132 the second. Both the times Kenya batted first, and Nepal overall that score with some ease towards the end the first time, but faltered in the second. Got to see flags flying, or I'm sure both the teams. Here's a big Kenya flag. It means so much to Kenyan supporters of cricket to see big cricket back. It was a big sport. I'm sure it remains a big sport. It's just that we need some inspiration, and here, this first series after many years against Nepal, I hope will provide that inspiration to the youngsters in Kenya, Kennedy, to be able to get back to the sport and rekindle their dreams and hopes and aspirations.
Oh, 100%. We really needed this. So it was long overdue. And it's good Nepal to show their character on the first two games, and it has made it quite interesting, because both games have been low-scoring games, but they still have been competitive. So for the kids who have been watching the games all over the world, it's quite interesting. For the kids who are watching in Nairobi, this is the place to be. Kenyan have got a huge talent, and now because you have introduced the counties, we'll expect more kids to be involved in the game.
Well, we certainly hope so. Here at the Nairobi Gymkhana, the first two pitches, well, the day one was slightly up and down towards the end, but day two was fair, not too many runs scored. What about match three? How is the pitch likely to behave? Well, Kennedy was out there a short while ago to tell us how the strip, which was used earlier, is likely to behave for the third T20.
Beautiful day at Nairobi Gymkhana. The sun is out. We're having the third T20 here. The first one, Nepal is won. The second one, Kenya won convincingly. But we're not here to talk about whoever won and whoever has not won. It's one apiece. The surface is what we're here to talk about. If I go down a little bit, this is where the Kenyans were bowling the ball. This area, they pushed the Nepalis back, and the Nepalis couldn't cut or couldn't pull easily. But the Nepalis bowlers, they've got to come on this area. This is their area. This spin will take a turn. Not too much turn, but not so much the difference. But if you ask me, if I'm bowling first or batting second, will not make a difference. It's a T20. Let's hope that today we get more runs on this surface.
Well, we certainly hope so, Kennedy. Nice energy out there for the pitch report. So what do you think? The 130s that were scored the first two T20s looked to me well below par, because the pitches seemed good for much more, and we'll see what happens today. But why do you think the first two matches were more the 130s rather than maybe 160s?
I think the conditions were different. The Kenyans have been having this cloudy. We haven't had a lot of sun, so the surface on top is quite hard, but underneath it looks like it's not so that hard. But if I talk about the wicket, the batsmen haven't applied themselves very well, and today I think if both teams apply themselves very well, we should have a good competitive match.
Well, we certainly hope so. Now, in the first two matches, Nepal won the toss. I wonder if the luck for Kenya will change as far as the toss is concerned. I was out there just a short while ago with the two captains. Out at the center, the Nairobi Gymkhana, we're all set to toss for match number 3 of the 5-match series between Kenya and Nepal. Overhead conditions are pretty similar. It's still very overcast. Hopefully no rain. A fair breeze swirling around the ground, but I must confess, it's a shade warmer today. The 2 previous tosses won by Nepal. Let's see whether that changes. Here we are with the star cast to my right, the skipper of the home team Kenya, Shem Goche. To his right, skipper of Nepal, Sandeep Lamichani, and Dennis Angara, our match referee, to the far right. Shem, who has the coin? So Shem, if you'll toss please. Sandeep, your call. Make it loud. Here we go. Heads is a call. And tails it is. So, for a change, the home team wins the toss. Shem, what would you like to do?
We'll still have a bat first.
Wow, that's a bit of a change because teams have been chasing first. So what's the thought there?
I think looking at the wicket, it's not a fresh wicket, so probably the ball will come to the bat nicely. We're just looking to get the total at around 145, 155, then to put pressure back into them when they bat second.
Runs on the board, always important. The first 2 matches, though, you did bat first. 130, then 132. So 160 is a pretty tall task.
Not really. I think it's just that with our batting, we're not getting one of our top 4 to bat through. I think in any team, any cricket, if you have one of your top order to bat through, you'll get that 150, 160 easily.
Well, we certainly hope so. Any team changes for today?
Yes, we have one change. Alex Obanda rest for today. Sukhdeep Singh comes in.
All right, you know this is an important one. The series locked 1-1. The team that wins today, big psychological advantage. Good luck.
Thank you.
Sandeep, if you'll join me, please. No luck with the toss, but you will be doing what you did before.
But we were decided to bat first, but one of those days you want to win the toss and bat first, but yeah, luck didn't favor us. But yeah, it looks good wicket to bat on as well in the second inning as well. So yeah, happy with the chase as well.
What about the conditions overhead? Once again, overcast, plenty of breeze. Do you think it'll help your faster bowlers once again?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, the overcast conditions and the way our fast bowlers been bowling in this tournament so far, I think it's brilliant to see, and just wanted them to repeat the same things again and again till the end of this tournament, backing up them really well. And you know, the environment, which unfortunately we lost last game, but the environment is back in the tournament. So yeah, looking forward to this game.
Yeah, I have to add that both the matches were low scoring relatively. Shem says he might get 155, 160. You guys need to get a lot of runs today.
Yeah, but definitely, you know, our bowlers are up and they've been bowling really nicely so far in this tournament. So we'd love to repeat the same. And, you know, yeah, 140, 150 is a pass score here. But I guess the bowler has been disciplined so far. So I think that's one of the areas where we have worked so hard in the last few months. And it's actually paying off right now. So yeah, it's up to the bowlers to, you know, work properly today as well. One more day.
All right, just very quickly, any changes for the game?
Yeah, we've got 2 changes. Asif and Basir are missing out, and Arjun making his debutant, and one Shahab Alam is coming in.
All right, you know this is an important match. Good luck.
Thank you.
The home team, for a change, winning the toss. And Shem Goche says he will bat first. Well, that's an important differential because teams are happy to chase considering the fact that it's overcast. As we take a look at the Kenya 11, Kennedy, go through. Sukhdeep makes his entry here, the exit of Alex Obanda, the opener. Your thoughts?
He's quite a young guy. He's quite a hard hitter. So I think they've decided to go with the hard hitter. Alex has run out of form a little bit. But if you look at the batting, it's quite strong. Sukhdeep comes in, Collins Oboe, Fan Karim, Rakeb Patel. And that was the good finisher from Lucas they did the last time. And not to mention Shem Goche, the captain hasn't got so much runs, but his brother, Nehemiah Odhiambo, has got a lot of runs. So their batting is quite strong and it goes very deep.
And of course, they will need to get to that 150, 160 that the skipper was talking about after winning the toss and electing to bat first. A bit of a responsibility, and need to get runs on the board. For Nepal, 2 changes. Of course, we see their skipper, Sandeep. He's bowled reasonably well. But they have made a very important change. Mohammad Asif Sheikh, their keeper, who also bats pretty well at the top, has been taken out for this game. And the Arjun Saud, with their reserve wicketkeeper, is making his debut. So what an important match for Arjun Saud. Shahab Alam also comes in as the umpires are ready to walk in. A very important match, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are watching this around the world, because Kenya and Nepal are tied 1 apiece in a 5-match T20 series, which means the team that goes ahead today will gain massive psychological advantage. The home team did win the toss, has elected to bat first, which is a pleasant change. I suppose they are gathering more confidence in their batting. That's why you take that decision to bat first. Current KC here will be bowling, I think, with Sompal Kami, if he's okay. They've bowled pretty well to begin with. Collins Abuya not among the big runs, and Singh, of course, playing his first match here, so I don't quite know what to expect. A lot of responsibility. Kennedy on the openers, as always.
Oh, very, 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 very big opening. But don't mention, Collins quite experienced. Sukhdeep is quite a young guy, but I think they must have given you a free hand. They must have told him, young guy, you're betting with Collins, he's got more experience, you go and express yourself. And cricket is about expressing yourself. So if he gets a chance, if he expresses himself, it's going to be very good. But he's a very good batsman.
Well, we look forward to finding out. Of course, normally the number 3 is Irfan Karim, Asif's son, the tall wicket-keeper. And he has shown that he's ready to be the anchor, the main batsman for the team. That's why he comes in at number 3. The first innings, he's got 30-odd, which were a little slow. The strike rate wasn't fabulous. But, of course, in the second innings, we saw a different Karim, where he was aggressive, very pleasing to watch. Unfortunately, got out a little early, about 17-20 or so. But it looks to me like he's one of the mainstays of the batting. And just a kind of responsibility on Sukhdeep, playing in his home ground, home country, big series, first time after many years. I wonder if there are going to be some nerves in the stomach here to begin with.
Oh, there's definitely going to be some nerves. I don't understand this. Collins Abuya is more experienced. Sukhdeep has decided to go to face the ball first. Is he those kind of nervous batsmen, opening batsmen like Kennedy? I hate waiting. I didn't want to wait. I just wanted to go in there and face the first ball. So it calms my nerves a little bit. So maybe Sukhdeep is that kind of player who has decided that from ball 1, I'm the one going to face instead of you, Collins Abuya, with all that experience that Collins has got.
Well, you know, this is... Different people think differently, but I do think that, especially in the beginning, fortune, luck plays such an important role. You play and miss a few. If you edge, you're back in the pavilion. If you don't, suddenly you're getting 50, 70. So hopefully the openers enjoy a little bit of good fortune here, because these bowlers are clever. Sompal Kami, our man of the match, the first one, and Karan KC, who bowls a heavier length, will, I think, make the batsman miss a bit. But if you get lucky, then runs are there on this batting pitch. Sompal Kami will begin for Nepal. T20 number 3, Nairobi Gymkhana. Thanks for being with us. Top edged, and it will go no. Well done, a third man. So just the one, they should have taken 2. I thought they probably felt it's going to be 4. However, lots of adventure and enterprise by young Sukhdeep to begin with.
Oh, I told you, he's a good striker of the ball. He didn't hesitate at all. There was a chance for him to free his arm. He really freed his arm. And that's what I want to see from the young guy. Play freely. Yeah, just have fun. You've got a lot of experience behind him with Collins, Rakeb, who will still go to bed. So it's just going to try and play freely and play positive.
And of course, people like Budia and Bundi, they've done very well towards the end to accelerate on the matches we've seen so far. So there is depth in the Kenyan batting. But it's only at the top where you don't want to be 25 for 3. In the power play, you want to be 40 for no loss. All right, 40 for 1 maybe. All right, but...
And the bowlers have done a very good job. If you look at the areas that they've been bowling.
2 slips for Sompal Kami. Oh, cracked away. That should be good for just the 1. The third man having a lot of work to do. Sompal Kami keeping it well outside off. You can almost anticipate that it will be outside off because of the kind of field we have.
And if you look at it, the Safed look is playing well. The ball looks like it's coming to the best bowlers. So let's see where we go from here. Can Kenyans hold on? Because these 2 are the main bowlers. They've been controlling it with the new ball very well. And then towards the end, Kenya can look to accelerate.
Well, that would be the plan. Wickets in hand these days in T20 cricket anywhere. Considered a good ploy, good strategy. Whoa, flirts. It was well outside off. I suppose that shot was on, but you have to play it with a lot of commitment. Collins Abuya just a shade tentative.
Yeah, it's the fast ball he's facing, and that he hasn't got runs so far, but it was there to cut. In this T20, if somebody gives you room, better make use of it. Alex Obanda tried one and sneaked it straight away down there.
Yeah, well, you have to be a touch unfortunate. I think I used that word about 10 minutes ago to play these aerial shots during power play and have it go straight to one of the 2 fielders on the boundary line. As you mentioned, Obanda did. Bowled away, and it should have been stopped. at mid-wicket. The man was well inside the circle. Went down to it too late. And the first boundary for Kenya.
And that's the start that you're looking for, Kenyans are looking for. That's a good start. It looked like it bounces short, so the ball didn't have a lot of pace. It's just hanging on a little bit, but Collins was right on top of it and hit it for 4 runs.
I must admit, it was a handsome shot, just keeping it down because it was directed towards the mid-wicket fielder, and had it been slightly more aerial, might have gone to hand. Wasn't too good a fielding effort. I think the skipper and Karan might be a little disappointed now. The mid-wicket moves further away. Good comeback by Karan.
Good ball, well left. Collins watching the ball. You've got a boundary on the fast ball that you faced, so you still need to hang in there. Huge experience he's got. Karan is bowling that line of middle stump, outside off stump. So it just gives you room, and the catch should be your favorite shot on this wicket. Cut or pull. If it lands a little bit short, you should be able to pounce on it as quickly as you can.
Well, most sports, cricket included, are studded full of cliches. Let's call it the corridor of uncertainty. Once again, just taps it down. The ball did get big on him, though. So he did very well to play it with soft hands, did Colin.
Yeah, that's good batting. So you just got to see this first 4 overs. If you can hang in and don't lose any wickets, hanging there, then when the spinners come in, you've got very good players of spin. Kenyans have got Rakesh Patel, who plays very good spin. He can hit it.
Well, they have another bowler, a bowling change, Nepal. We'll see him later. Shahab Alam, their left-arm orthodox. Much straighter, goes straight to mid-off. The throw comes in, and it's wild. The mid-off was well in, a better throw, you never know. Batsman could have been in trouble. That's a very adventurous run. Went straight to mid-off, and yet they took off.
And that's what you want to see. When you hit the ball and you take off quickly, you take off straight away, there's no hesitation, then there is a chance of a run. Look at the way it takes off. It calls very quickly, off he goes. I think the fielder was sleeping, should have stopped that. Fielding on inner circle, you can't let that go.
True. Well, he was certainly slow to attack. It was to his right, though, mid-off, just to be a little less critical. But Collins Obuya now on 8.
And young man, Sukhdeep to Karan. His fast ball is facing.
Yeah, well, you must be wondering, what do I do? If it's outside off, maybe I'll just leave it, let it go. A slip in the gully, also for Sukhdeep. Well done. Nice, solid defensive shot into cover. The end of the second over. Kenya 9 for no loss.
I like what I'm seeing from Sukhdeep. He looks very confident. His back foot is moving well. He's cut a few, although they've gone over the slip for 1 run, but he looks very solid. He looks like a compact opening batsman. That's what you want to see from an opening batsman.
And of course, he does have the advantage of the vastly experienced Collins Obuya being at the crease with him. And Obuya getting that boundary, scoring a few runs. I'm sure Obuya by now is full of confidence, saying, well, could be my day. And initially, therefore, since Collins is once again taking strike, it might be a good strategy for Sukhdeep to just push it around for the singles and let Collins do the big hitting. Sompal's second over. Outside off, brilliant delivery. Collins Obuya certainly flirting with it. Maybe it even came back just a shade. Brilliant. That's what Sompal is capable of.
And that's the area that I love when he's bowling. That's the perfect area for an opening bowler. It's a new ball. There you go. You push it there. Collins tentatively. The feet are not moving for Collins. You've got to move your feet forward. Move a little bit more forward, or commit yourself, or play with some more energy.
Kennedy, don't you guys, you brothers, talk about this at home? Move your feet.
There you go, Sompal.
Up in the air, safe, top edge, and maybe 6. We'll find out what the signal is. It is given as 6. The first 6 of the match, a top edge by Collins, and he achieves maximum. Sukhdeep goes and gives him a little glove love, saying, wow, what a shot. Kami, maybe just a shade too short.
Oh, it's shade too short, but it doesn't matter how they come. They still count as 6 runs, or 4 runs, or 1s or 2s. Some people call it a lemon cut, whatever you want to call it. But for us, it's 6 runs. And so Paul doesn't like it at all. He's been bowling well. He bowled it nicely. Yeah, it cramped him up. He didn't give him room. Yeah, it could have gone anywhere.
Well, a little chat by the skipper comes up to Sompal, just off camera, Sandeep Lamichani. I wonder if he's asking for it to be bowled a little further up. Threw his bat again at it. No harm done because the ball was short, wide, and deserved the big treatment. But Collins not able to connect.
And that's another thing. He's been bowling all these loose balls outside off stump. So if somebody has got to pound on it as quickly as possible, then force him to bowl more straighter.
I don't know why he was tempting Collins again with that short ball outside off, because there's only one man at deep third.
That's a good area. That's the area that you want him to bowl. That's a good area. Very, very, very good area. Keep it there consistently, then bring him a little bit more in front. It looks like Collins doesn't want to come in front, yeah, on the front foot. So make him come more in front, and it's a new ball. There you go. Let's go. That's another good ball, St. Paul.
Oh! The keeper got a knock for all his effort, but Collins did charge and miss it completely. Very lucky that it did not hit the stumps, just wide. And Sompal, of course, thinks about what could have been.
You're questioning, where did he pass? Where has the ball passed? Seriously, just missed everything. There you go. Oh, Collins, just be more patient. You've already got 6 runs, yeah, and you've got a single. Just hang in there.
Solidly onto the bat, but straight to backward point. And he ends well, Sompal, but that 6 in the over makes it a touch expensive. Of course, it was off Oboya's bat, not Sukhdeep. 3 overs gone, 16 for no loss.
Not a bad start, a good start for Kenya. 16 for no on the 3 overs. If they can hang in there, it will make a difference. If Nepal gets 1 wicket or 2 wickets, the game is well balanced on both sides. So they really need a wicket now.
Yep, no reason to get desperate, but this is Karan KC's 2nd over, and he did bowl reasonably well. We know he can get a lot of bounce, get the ball to get big on the batsman. Straight to gully. Did well once again to play it down. Arif is waiting there for the catch. But well played by Collins again. He's aware if he tries to turn that ball towards gully, he needs to play it with soft hands. Or flash hard.
Very important. Soft hand is very, very important. But it gives him room, because bowling all out swinger, be prepared to cut. Don't hesitate.
I must say that gully fielder is very close to the bat. So if you cut sharp, he's not going to be able to latch on, I think. Whoa, flirted with it. Wonderful delivery. That's what you expect from Nepal's premier bowler, Karan KC. Hint of movement, a little bit of bounce. Terrific delivery.
And that's the pace that you're looking for. Look at the area, and look at the energy, and look at the bounce. Everything is perfect, apart from only nicking the ball. But good area is ball to Collins.
Well, the ball going above the head of the keeper, who's making his debut. Very important day for Arjun Saud. He's going to remember it for a long time, and he will be waiting for that edge to give him the first catch in his international career. Well bowled, straighter, yet they take it. Karan cannot pick up the ball. Oh, he is so upset with himself. Had he picked it up shy of the non-striker's end, and Collins could have been in trouble.
And exactly, and that's what you're saying. What you're trying to do on this session is, like, if they can't get boundaries, they're ready to pick up singles. And they're ready to tell Nepal is good to come more closer. Let him hit it over you, but don't let him pick the singles, because you're already creating the pressure.
I think the first T20, Kennedy, if you remember, we were a little critical about the fact that Kenya were not taking up singles quickly enough. They've learned from that, and they're really testing the fielders. They're pushing the fielders, and that's good to see. Although sometimes it can be a little tricky. Oh, too straight again. Collins trying to play it to the onside. didn't catch it quite correctly.
Sukhdeep, he looks solid. The defense is very good. I want to see him if he can get 1 or 2 boundaries, then we see how he's going to play, because I know he's a very hard hitter. He can hit it well.
Well, you know, the art really is waiting for the right ball. It's easy to say from the commentary box because there's so much adrenaline pumping there, so many things going on. You play on instinct as well. But yes, we are waiting for the first aggressive shot. There was that top edge where he got his first runs. Oh, brilliant! Cracked away, but straight to backward point. How unfortunate. The timing in that square drive was fabulous.
I told you I like what I see from this young man. It's quite impressive. He's very, very, very good. He looks good on the first field. Then first game, he's holding his nerves very, very, very nicely. Not to mention the keeper. The keeping has been outstanding.
Well, that was one shot that showed the caliber of what Sukhdeep Singh is all about. It was played with great timing, no real aggression. And because of that shot now, change in the field, we have another one in the ring on the offside. The gully has been removed. We have a cover point now and a backward point. Waiting for that shot again. Straight through, over, mid-on, just over. Little risky. Didn't quite find the timing. It was just a flick. And I think he didn't quite find the sweeter part of the bat. So some danger in that final ball by Karan. Just 2 runs off that over. After 4, it's 18 for no loss, Kenya.
And it's nice to see what I'm seeing with Sandeep. Yeah, the wrong thing I'm seeing is doing is time the ball. It's a new ball. If you time it, it will go. Yeah, don't try and force it. Just watch the ball and time it. That one went across and try to hit it across the line. That makes it more difficult. If you use a straight full face, because it's a new ball, it will go faster. And it's not nice to see the crowd, man. I'm on both sides. Nepalis are rocked in and Kenyans are also part. So I can see flags are going side by side. Kenyan flags and Nepalese flags.
Yeah, we'd love to see more of the crowd here. It's a Sunday. And of course, Kenya love their cricket. Hasn't happened for a long time, but it is back now here at the Nairobi Gymkhana. As you said, flags flying of both the teams. Lots of Kenyan flags, understandably. Quite a few supporters of Nepal as well, and some neutrals. Good crowd in Sunday. 3rd match, everything to play for. Of course, 3 matches still to go, 1 all. Sompal Kami being given a 3rd over straight away. Up in the air, that could go for a boundary. Does got plenty of bat, no chance for the 3rd man. And Sukhdeep showing he is ready to be aggressive.
And that's what I wanted to see, being positive. That's what I said. He's a very hard hitter. He times it well. So if he presents the face, he will definitely get a boundary. On that ball, I'm very, very, very flex. If it's there to hit, no time to hesitate. Be positive, hit it. So he's put a little bit pressure on Sompal, and he's going to force him to ball a little bit touch shorter, not to ball on his half.
Well, Sompal was guilty of bowling a few short balls last over. Maybe the instruction was to go a little fuller. And Sukhdeep gave it the treatment. Of course, he was looking to go more square, more towards cover, but it went to the right of 3rd man. Up in the air, somebody should be taking it. Easy. It is the captain, Sandeep Lamichani. Well, he hesitated, thinking it might be a big hit. And then, of course, he raced in, took a wonderful tumbling catch. And Sukhdeep, well, as you had mentioned earlier, he needed to be a little more careful. Hit it straighter rather than across, and he perishes.
And look at the way he moves nicely. He was on the angle, but he turns his bat. Instead of going straight on the screen, he could have caught it. But take nothing away from Sompal. He had just line, come on the middle stump, and not to mention brilliant catch from the captain himself.
So Sukhdeep gone after a short innings, and that brings Kareem back in. Kenya now 22 for 1.
Oh, Irfan Karim comes in, so left-hander, right-hander. They've been struggling to bowl to both to left-hander, right-hander. Let's see if they have adjusted today to both a left-hander and right-hander, because the left-hander and right-hander has already been a problem for the Nepalese opening bowlers.
Well, not just that, but it's also what Kareem has shown. He's got, we finally saw his 2nd and 3rd gear during the 2nd T20. He was all 1st gear to begin with, but he does have a lot of pedigree, being Asif's son. And hopefully he can keep it together today to go for a big one. Both the innings so far, he's managed to get off to a decent start, but has not gone on from there. Sompal Kami and all of Nepal will be delighted that they've got the first wicket. Always a big psychological boost when you strike first.
Correct. Talking about Irfan Karim, totally different from his father. Father left arm spinner. Irfan Karim wicket keep opening batsman. Totally different areas.
Well, the Oboyas have everything covered.
There you go. Collins is facing. St. Paul is right on top. There was a 4 and then there's a wicket.
Still has a slip, Sompal Kami. Again, soft hands by Collins Oboya to backward point.
Yeah, that's a good area St. Paul is bowling because Collins is not moving his front foot forward. You've got to move your front. It's like he's waiting to cut or to pull. Move your front foot forward. Try to hit it mid. Try to hit it straighter, mid on, mid off. That should be the area, but you've got to move your feet forward.
I think you make a good point. You've said it several times. He's not really pushing on the front foot, just waiting for the ball and trying to run it down to third man at the point region. Of course, he did play that pull. The ball was short of Karan Casey, which fetched him a boundary. Again in the air. Couple of bounces to mid-off. Fielding wasn't ideal, so they will sneak a single. And for the first time, we will today see Irfan Karim. Very, very pleasing bat to watch. Likes pushing the ball around the infield for those singles. But we saw in the second T20 that he can hit big, should he wish to.
Yeah, he batted well. He batted well on the last T20. There was intent, there was energy, there was running in between, was faster, was fast. If you can keep on it today, we should be on a good area. And it's a good time of the ball. You should not try and hit it hard. Just time it.
Another good point, because he is so fluid, so graceful to watch, as most lefties somehow strangely are. First ball for Karim. Got a slip and a gully. That's the problem, left and right. Straight away, Sompal Kami a little too straight, drifting down leg. And Karim finds it easy to just push it into the vacant space on the onside for an easy single. Whatever you say, Kennedy, I mean, you know that there's a left-right combination, but it's so difficult to adjust. Just those little inches that make the difference between a good ball and a slightly bad line.
100%, and that's what makes a good bowler and a mediocre bowler. And professional bowlers should be able to adjust.
Very full, darting down leg. No way the umpire would be interested there, unless there was a bit of bat. But it was way down leg.
Look, it looked like it was going way down leg. Collins tried to go all right on top of that. And we're waiting for the replay. So it's good. Oh, way down leg, far away. Good umpiring from Mr. Rocky Di Mello. Very, very, very good umpiring.
Big swing and a miss by Collins. Nothing there for Nepal. 24 for 1 after 5.
And as we give Charu a break, I welcome Steve Tikolo, the Kenyan legend opening batsman, middle order batsman. Steve, where do you want to where did you want to bat? Middle order, top order, opening. We needed an opener today.
I was ready for anything, Kennedy. Whatever the team required me to do, I was ready for it. But today again, Kenya starts off slowly. 24 for 1 with 1 over left in the power play. I believe, Kenya should be looking to capitalize in the power play with the fielding restrictions.
Oh, Steve, that's the big challenge. If you ask me, I think they're trying to hit the ball too hard. It's a new ball. Collins, same thing. So deep, same thing. Just try and time the ball. There is a change of bowling. Adil is bowling from the Forest Road end. The ball good area, but we spoke earlier, Steve. They're struggling to bowl to a left hand and a right hand combination. Fast one. There we go. Irfan Karim. It's picked a single. It's got one. Oh, nearly being caught. What a start. What a start. Nearly. Very, very, very close. Good ball.
Again, like you said, Kennedy, just look to time it. I think there Karim looked to muscle the ball rather than timing it into the gap.
And the mistake that they're doing is you could be caught in between 140 and 150 and you're trying to reach there too fast. Go step by step, you'll get there. and it's a new ball. He's just rocked in. Just have 1 or 2 balls. Have a look. See what he's doing. Good ball. Good ball from Irfan.
Adil starts off very well with 2 dot balls.
Yeah, Steve, it looks like he's hitting the deck. He's hitting it down. So then it's like the ball is holding a little bit before it comes to the bat. He can just keep on rotating. Steve, on the first 5 overs, what could have been a good score? 30 for 1, 40 for 1, or 35 for 1. The conditions are not so that easy for betting. The sun is out a little bit. Irfan Karim is not timing it well. That went straight on his legs. Seems like he's closing the top end. The top end is not taking control. The bottom end is taking control. If you can try and hit it straight, it's much easier. And that's where the pressure is going to come in. If you try to squeeze in for boundary, both of them are trying. Mid-wicket is going down. Am I right, Steve?
Yes, there's a fielding change. Deep fine leg comes in. Mid short square leg drops down to deep square leg. The gully goes to short mid-wicket. So the captain, Sandeep Lamichani, is looking to close all the gaps and make it difficult for Kenya in this last over of the power play.
Oh, he picks him. Can he get a catch? Oh no, 1 bounce, 2 bounces for 4. That's what the Kenyans needed. But nearly a trap there, nearly a trap. Bowled a bouncer, and Irfan Karim was right on top of it and got his boundary.
Good shot there from Irfan Karim. Bowler dropped it short, and Irfan Karim just swiveling around to hit it down to deep square leg for the boundary.
Well, they boundary, nearly a trap. They nearly trapped him. Yeah. Good thinking from the bowler, unlucky. But for Irfan Karim, he still gets it 4 runs. Playing positive, which is good. Again, trips on the leg. Good throw, single, leg by. It's good. I like what I'm seeing from Irfan. He's positive, so he's making the bowlers think a little bit. If Collins can be more sensible, time it instead of just swinging your bat so hard. Time it. Adil has been bowling in good areas apart from that 1 ball.
1 ball left in the power play over. What do you think Collins will do? Look for a boundary?
Just play a little more sensible. You're already on 29. We've been looking 30 for 1. You set the base solid. And a good slower ball. Very good ball. Steve, you talk about boundary. Very good slower ball. Collins had to go across and clean bowled by Adil. Very, very, very good change of pace.
Good thinking there by the bowler. I think he realized it was his last ball and Collins might be looking for that boundary. And he bowled a variation change of pace. Beat Collins in the air. Goes across and misses it, and his leg stump flies. Good thinking there by the bowler.
I think that is totally uncalled for. He could have just hung on a little bit, watch him more. He's looking to go more on the leg side.
After 6 overs, Kenya 29 for 2, and Rakeb Patel walks in.
Still, they're not consolidating well. They're losing wickets. Yeah, but so that's all about T20 to T20. You got to be more positive. Try and get boundaries, yes, but a little bit be more sensible. Okay, Patel walks in. He bets more sensible today. If you can get a 40, a 50, Steve will make a big difference on the score.
Yes, Rakeb has done well in the last 2 games. I think the first game he scored 30 odd, and the second game he scored 35 and was man of the match. He's one of the main batters in the Kenya team. So him and Karim will need to look to rebuild the innings again now and try and post a decent total for Kenya to come and defend.
Straight away, I think still it's change of bowling. They're bringing a spinner. And the captain says that enough is enough. Can I have a hold of this game? I don't want to go too far. So Sandeep comes here, huge experienced bowler, Steve. Plays T20 around the world. Starts with a sleep. And Steve picks up a single from Ifan Karim. Steve, do you think it's a mind game because he's got Rakeb twice? Do you think it's a mind game that is decided every time Rakeb comes in, he bowls himself?
It could be a good matchup. Maybe that is the thought process behind it. He's picked Rakeb twice the first two T20s, and you know he'd love to have him before Rakeb scores any runs. He knows if he does that, it will stem the flow of runs.
Yeah, good start from Rakeb. Very solid start. Picks up the single. Oksan. Normal googly. Googly is his strength, Steve. He bowls the googly one very consistently. The leg is not a major thing. When he bowls the leg, he tosses up a little bit. But the googly is what you must look. And change of the side. Now he's coming round. Another good running in between. That's what Kenyans are doing very well, which they didn't do on the first game. That's very, very, very impressive. They're not chewing away so many dot balls.
Well done there by the Kenyan batters, rotating strike a little bit more. And you know, when you do this, a bowler will tend to give you that odd ball for a boundary.
He plays sensible. Rakeb is playing sensible. He's the main bowler. Even if he goes for his 4 overs, he goes for 25, 30, you've still done a good job, Steve. Just don't let him pick wickets. Huge crowd today has shown up. Nepalis have come in. Kenyans are still streaming in. Good ball again. He bowls another one. Like a good leggy. Yeah. Sandeep is right on top. I think Rakeb is playing more sensible today. Got him on the fingers. He's playing more. He wants to watch him more. Good shot from Rakeb. They ran the first one hard. Could they get the second one? Push the second one. Can they push for the third one? And good running from Ifan Karim. Very good running. 3 runs taken.
Well watched there by Rakeb. That one kept a little bit low, but Rakeb dug it out. And it went towards third man for 3 runs. Again, Kenyans are running well today, Kennedy.
Oh, beautiful line. Steve, talk about running. We'll come back with the running, and the score is 35-2. The big challenge says these overs are flying fast. They're on the 7th over. Kenyans have got 35. Can they accelerate from here?
Definitely. Once these two play themselves in, they've just come onto the wicket. Once they play themselves in, I think we'll see some big shots.
They ain't been asking for the sun. The sun has come out. The sun has definitely come out. And change of the bowling from the forest end is Alam. It's an off spinner. It can just put it more tighter. It should be okay. Yeah, if it's off spinner, it's much easier, more tougher for Ifan Karim. Ifan Karim goes normally across. Yeah, oh, it's a left armer. Left arm, beg your pardon, it's a left armer. So it should be okay for Ifan Karim. It will drift it into Ifan. Fast ball starts, well left from Rakeb Patel. What a start from both sides. Can they accelerate? Can the Kenyans accelerate from here? As if Rakeb Patel is saying move the screen. Okay, yeah, there the ground staff are moving the screen on that side. What would be a good score, Steve? What would you talk about a good score? What would be a good score?
The first
140, 150?
First 2 games we've seen 130, which have been very tight. I think scores of 140, 150 would be a good score.
That's good, and a good timing from Rakeb Patel. Alam is bowling it well. It's the first two balls. He's not getting into pressure. He's making it more tighter. Good cut from Rakeb. Ran the first one quick. Picks up the ball, only a single. He's trying to bet more sensible today. Picks ones and twos. If they go 5 runs and over from now, or 6 runs and over.
I think also the thought process is he plays himself in. We know Rakeb, towards the end, you know, he can get you those quick runs, big overs of 15, 20 runs. He's capable of doing that.
Especially with the spinners. Good shot from Irfan Karim. The first one. Right, but only keeps it to a single. Good shot for 1 run. I like Alam. He's bowling to his field, Steve.
Yeah, and that's what you know, the captain requires from you. Once you've set your field, you know, the captain would require you to bowl to that field.
Another cut shot. They ran the first one fast, but they will get there. Only 1 single. He's bowling to his field nicely.
And the Kenyans are doing it in singles, rotating the strike.
That's what we love to see. If you get 1s and 2s, then if you squeeze in a boundary, it will make a difference.
1 ball to go with 3 singles taken.
Well ball. What a start. What a start. Irfan is still looking for 1s and 2s. And that brings us the end of the 8th over. And the score is 38 for 2. Try to play a pedal shot. Sandeep read it well, Steve. Ball is outside off stump.
I think the line was not there for the pedal sweep, and Rakeb adjusted nicely from trying to play a pedal sweep to just nudging it down to short third man.
And the pedal sweep normally puts pressure on the ball line. You can sweep, play the pedal sweep. You have more control. You make him change his line. Irfan Karim hits it. Can they run the 2? Run the first one quickly. Oh no! 4 runs. That's very sloppy from the Nepalis. But unlucky. He had covered it well, but he still got a boundary.
That was Sompal Kami. And I think also being a pace bowler after bowling your quarter of overs and you're pushed, the way the Kenyans have been running well, they've put pressure on him.
Shot from Irfan Karim again. Good sweep shot. Good fielding. Very good shot from Irfan Karim. This is the shot that he has not been playing. Today I can see it's out. Very, very impressive. Got a boundary and then get a single. Good shot. Very good shot. Pedal sweep again. Appeal. Empire's not interested. He keeps his as runs. 1 run from Rakeb.
Looking to disturb the line and length of the bowler. Rakeb goes down on the paddle sweep.
Left hand, right hand combination is making Sandeep think hard. And today Irfan Karim is ready to sweep, so that makes it very interesting. Again, can they run 2? Get the first one on a single.
8 runs off this over so far. Can they finish strong?
So far they're on the 8th, which is good. Good shot from Rakeb. But oh no, another misfield. Picks it up. Good recovery. Only 1 run.
That's a good over for Kenya. 9 off it. Kenya 46 for 2 after 9 overs.
They play Sandeep nicely, sensible. They haven't squeezed in anything, and they've got easily 8-9 runs from him. Once you get a boundary, then you just play him sensible.
They must have also discussed, you know, Sandeep Lamichani being the trump card in the Nepal bowling lineup. If we don't give him wickets and just milk him, get 6-7 runs off his over, it will be good for the Kenya team. With wickets in hand towards the end, you know, they can go for the big shots.
Oh no, from Rakeb. Oh, poor misjudgment. Totally poor misjudgment. I thought it was an easy catch, and he gets a boundary. He totally misjudged it. He rushed in very quickly. He had a lot of time.
And this might prove costly, Kennedy. That was a chance of getting the batsman who's been getting runs for Kenya. As he goes inside out, good shot to execute, but poor fielding there.
Okay, Patel uses his feet, picks up a single. That makes it 5 runs and over. Alam will not be happy at all with the fielder. He had all the time. He just rushed in too much. Should have waited. And this left hand right hand combination is making it more difficult. It making the fielders move from left to right. Good fielding, good ball and good fielding. That's what I want to see if you're fielding on the inner circle. Stop the single. Run quickly. One more ball left. 3 more. Beg your pardon. 3 more. Picks up, push it very hard. Oh, good piece of fielding. That's what you want to see. And good throw. Sends Ifan back as quick as he could, telling him, don't try me. Stay there. Good ball, good ball. He's bowling it tight. He's really bowling it tight. He's not giving them room at all.
Keeping Irfan quiet.
He's been bowling it between middle and leg straight away. He's not giving them room at all. Irfan swings hard, run the first one quick, but stick with the single. So it's been a 4-1, and then 3 dots, and then a 1. And as I take a small break, I welcome Sharu back and tell Sharu the sun is out in Nairobi.
As we welcome Sharu back into the commentary box, halfway stage, Kenya 53 for 2 after 10 overs.
Well, thank you, Steve. Great to be back. And yes, Kennedy, the sun is out, and with that, my spirits are up. Had enough of this overcast, cloudy situation here. And of course, I've been standing a bit in the sun just to warm up. So the halfway stage, Kenya 53 for 2. The good news is 8 wickets still in the bag. The bad news, they haven't started out too well in terms of run gathering, Steve. They'll have to do a lot of work in the back end of this innings, and they have done it in the past. They've accelerated well. The 2 batsmen at the crease pretty well set. Kareem on 15, Patel on 14, and good things expected. But 100 runs in the last 10 overs, that's a bit of an ask, Steve.
Yeah, with these 2 set batters, I think if They play until the 15th over, and then they can open up their shoulders. Rakep, we know, is a very good strike of the ball.
Well, an appeal by the keeper, but not by the bowler to begin with. He joined in late, so maybe there was no nick. The bowler is certainly not interested to begin with.
And change of bowling from the City end, we see Pawan replacing the captain.
He's a valuable all-rounder, can also bat well, Pawan Saraf. Again, spin, turn. And the keeper is having a wonderful time making his debut. Arjun Saud, no wickets, no catch for him yet. But he's certainly very interested right now. Two terrific deliveries to begin with, Steve.
And he's extracting quite some bounce there.
Almost goes to backward point. Risky shot that. But you have to play it really well to clear the infield. Only then does it fetch you runs. But finally he gets a decent amount of bat. The off drive fetching only one, but Steve, as I say, in the back end, the last 10 overs, to get 10 runs and over to get to that 150 mark, 160 that Shem was hoping for, is going to be a bit of a task.
It's going to be a bit of a task, given that also the field is spread. You have boundary operators. But like I said, if Rakep stays, he can open his shoulders. He hits long balls.
Especially against the off-spinner. You'd fancy the right-hander getting a few big ones. Whoa, bounce again. Rakep Patel got off to a decent start in both the innings. The second, of course, he earned our Man of the Match award with his high of 35. So we know he has a lot of ability with the bat. But this is looking like a testing phase.
Yeah, with the Pawan extracting bounce, so far he's bowled very well.
Whoa, again a bit of spin. Shape to cut that big Rakep. Well, there was a bit of spin. He's lucky he didn't play that on. What a fine over by Pawan Saraf. Comes to an end. 54 for 2 after 11. Good to see the crowd in. Flags of Nepal in that corner. Lots of Kenyan flags as well. And, fans, spectators, they do truly make the game, Steve. Great to see a good crowd in here.
Yeah, definitely. So, when you have crowds, it gives the players a boost to go out and show their skills.
Well, that was a wild delivery by Shahab Alam. The slow left-arm bowler inducted into this playing 11 today. One of the two changes, the other one being Arjun Saud, the keeper, making his debut for Nepal. Big moment for him. And for Alam too, to showcase his talent here today. Two men behind square on the off. Short fine. Well, the singles are there. The boundary is still way too short, Steve.
Yeah, so far Kenya have picked up the singles. And I think also Nepal have bowled pretty well. They've not been those bad balls to hit for boundaries.
Well, there have been a few outside off and short, but Kareem sent it straight to cover point. Again, should be just the one. One bit of misfielding by Sompal underneath the commentary box where he let his captain down by letting a boundary go. And of course, that big catch miss at the long on boundary for Kareem. Well, that will hurt them. The big slog again. He finds the gap. Oh, that was brilliantly done. The fielder running in from deep mid-wicket, thrusts his right hand out, pulls the ball back. This is what Sandeep Lamichani, the skipper, and all of Nepal look forward to see that commitment in the field.
That was superb fielding. He saved 2 runs for his team. And as we know, the games have been low scoring, so the fielders need to save each and every run.
That was Dipender Singh Airi, one of their top all-rounders. Big cricketer for Nepal. The reverse misses. You did mention that Rakib Patel needs to be there for very long. Now the 2 men on the square are inside the circle, so yeah, that shot is on. I have said it before, you need to play really well though, otherwise a lot of people, supporters say, why did you do that? Because lobs to the fielders inside the circle. Another tight over by Alam, giving only 5 runs away. 12 gone, 60 for 2.
It's too windy today.
Well, Nepal have kept it very tight because of their spinners. New man in sharp. Alam has done well for them, the lefty orthodox, and Pawan Saraf too, with his off spinners, has kept both quiet. We can understand that Irfan Karim might be a little more careful against the right arm off spinner, but even Rakib has been tricked a couple of times. Over the wicket now, Saraf goes for the big one, and so unlucky the bowler, unlucky the batsman, didn't cannon onto the stumps. Well, just a little extra bounce, and Rakib gets lucky.
The pressure is starting to show in the batters. The few dot balls that the spinners have bowled is creating pressure on the batters.
Edged, and he will get very lucky. Fortune favouring Rakib. Again, extra bounce, shaped to play it more square on the offside. We got a thin edge. No cover there. Boundary. Welcome one.
Unlucky there for the bowler. Again, bowled a good ball. Edged to 3rd man for 4 runs. Quite unlucky there for the bowler.
Rakib, previous ball, swinging big and missing. Lucky to be there, then lucky again with that edge. Dances down. Good ploy. He'll only get one there at long on, as Dipender Singh Airi comes in again. So Airi is feeling deep mid-wicket to deep long on. He's doing about 100, 150 yards in the field every over.
That is commitment, being one of the better fielders in the side.
Not just that, but he bowls well. He bowled very well in the second T20, and he bats well too. Fine all-rounder, Airi. Up in the air. Couldn't quite balance himself for the throw. Rohit Kumar Paudel, yet well fielded, both hands.
And looking on, I think also the Kenyan spinners will be interested with how the wicket is playing. See, the ball is turning and getting that extra bounce.
Correct. Nepal will be well warned when they come into bat. Swung away. Will not find the gap. There is a deep square. A bit of a wobble. Still good for just a single. Good to see that aggression. And against the right-handed, the off spinner, Rakib Patel will have to take the lead role here. Might be just a little more difficult for Karim. Mind you, no slip though. They might have wanted to attack. They have 2 men behind square on the off, waiting for the uppish cut. Large spaces on the leg side. Will they take the 2? And they decide, no, yes, no, this could be terrible. Make it again. Oh. A comedy of errors. Tragic for Nepal. The run out was there for the taking. Just a little bit of panic. And
the throw was not the best. It was quite wide for the keeper. Yeah. Yeah, Rakib gets lucky there. The throw was a bit off for the keeper. Difficult to collect and come back to the stumps. He gets a reprieve.
Yeah, Rakib had given up. Here it is again. Saraf has Karim plays it to mid-wicket. The ball picked up pretty clean. And the throw comes in. Was a little wild by Malla. But the keeper had plenty of time to perhaps reset and take a shy at the stumps. He tried a backhander. Nothing worked out for Nepal. Steve, you have to say, Rakab needs to ride his luck now.
This is his second chance he's getting.
Yes.
He needs to make it count.
Alam will get another over. Good change made by the skipper for this match today. And Arjun Saud, he had his first run-out opportunity, the debutant, just panicked a bit. Only 15 runs in the last 3 overs, Steve. They're not able to motor along. This is not looking good for Kenya. The reverse misses again. Big appeal. Well, I think it was well outside off stump. So the umpire unmoved. No time for the replay with these spinners bowling so quickly these days. Everybody's following Ravindra Jadeja on his 2-minute overs. Goes for the big one. That should go for maximum. And it does. Over the outstretched hands of Karan Casey at the long-off boundary. Handsome strike by Irfan Karim, and just what Kenya needed.
Yes, a good shot by Irfan Karim. Goes inside out to extra covers and goes all the way for 6. Could this be the momentum shift that Kenya is looking for?
Well, they have a lot of work to do, but yes, I think the supporters too will now believe in the team. No timing there. He's trying to hit the ball too hard, Karim. But he's a pleasure to watch. We've said this often enough. Very balanced, fluid batsman, the lefty. Dances down. A turn of the wrist. They take the first one quickly, but this time better calling. They need to sort their calling out, Steve, because they need to push the ones into twos, but only through clever calling.
And good fielding down in the deep by Adil. He was so quick to the ball and also releasing it.
7 runs off the 4 balls so far. 2 to go. Plenty of gaps on the leg side. And he goes straight behind the bowler, always safe. Does he have enough? He does. Second 6 of the over. This one, even better, right behind the bowler. And Rakib Patel says, well, Karim, if you can do it, I can do it, and better.
Lovely shot by Rakib there, and we know that's the best shot to hit a spinner over his head onto the side screen. Very good use of his hands there. Quick speed.
Karan Casey racing over from long on, but no chance at all. 2 6s in the over, 13 runs off it. Yes, maybe it's a momentum shift you were talking about. The sweep missed, but probably stuck well outside off. Good comeback by the bowler. 14 gone, much better for Kenya, 81 for 2.
Like I said, this could be the momentum shift that Kenya was looking for. These two must just keep the tempo going. They're the set batsmen. Kenya would need them to bat through.
Well, that would be ideal, but they will take risk, they will be adventurous, and there will be catches. It's up to Nepal to take those. They've missed one today, which might have had a big bearing on the result of this match, or at least in the score that Kenya puts up. But that's spilt milk. Let's not go there. So, Irie now, I've been talking him up. Dipender Singh Irie, the last match, he bowled his 4 overs very tight. I think it was 2 for 16 or so, but it was for the losing cause. And we were unable to give him man of the match. But he comes in today, he darts the ball and doesn't really bother about spinning and keeps it full so that the batsman cannot get underneath. Let's see what he turns up with today. Same again, an inside edge. And Karim lucky to get away, otherwise so close to hitting the stumps. He follows the same thing, darting it in.
And I think the way the Kenyans must look to play him as a medium pacer, rather than looking to play him as a spinner.
You know, that's what he was when he began. And then he kind of said, no, I think I'll just bowl 3 or 4 steps. Why should I go strain my back, run 20 steps? but he does a good job. Bowling round the wicket now to the right-hander. Whoa, fires it in. Exactly like a medium pacer. I think both the batsman and the keeper, sadly, tricked.
Tough one there for the keeper, but he has done well. The keeper has done well. Arjun Saud.
Well, just about getting a glove to it, preventing a boundary. Once again, very, very quick. Well, the man of the cover sweeper fence limited to one. He does good throw straight on top of the stumps. That's what we like to see.
Good fielding
Professional
again.
cricket.
Yeah, good fielding again there in the deep. Again, quick to the ball to cut the second run.
Three balls, three singles. And some changes in the field. Just to get a different man there at deep square. A change of personnel, really. So 3 men inside the circle on the offside. 1 on the leg. Up in the air, that could go to hand. Now just wide of long off. It's Sompal again. This time, no mistake. Just the one. Well, like I said, they'll be playing in the air, and there's going to be some danger. Need to get lucky. Again, very full. Kareem unable to get underneath. Clever bowling, I'll have to say, Steve.
Definitely are not giving them the chance to get under the ball. So far, 4 singles in this over, 5 singles in this over with 1 ball to go.
Under the circumstances, we'll have to say, well bowled. Unless there's a boundary, he needs to keep it tight. Last ball. And again, to backward. Point, off the bounce. Misfielded, those are very tough. So single every ball, 15 gone. Well bowled, Irie, 87 for 2. We'll have a change in the commentary box as Steve Tokolo takes a break. He has a cup of coffee waiting. And coming back into the commentary box from the sunshine he's been enjoying for the past few minutes. Kennedy, oh yeah.
We needed the sun. We needed it. And now where I'm sitting, tighten your seatbelt. The next 5 overs is going to be explosive.
Well, from the Kenyan standpoint, without question, they need some big runs. They won the toss, opted to bat first, thinking maybe 150, 160, because the pitch certainly seems to be full of runs. It's got a lot of bounce today, Kennedy, the pitch. We've seen that.
Yeah, it looks very good. It looks it's playing even. So if you're a fast bowler, you'll get something out of it. The spinners have been getting a little bit of turn and bounce, so it's quite an even wicket. Talking about an even wicket, Sandeep, the captain, brings himself back.
From the opposite end this time. And a genuine leg spin there, which he tends to keep in the cupboard more often than not. Prefers the googly, and I suppose he's trying to set up Rakib Patel here. One that goes away, maybe another that goes away, and then of course his favorite googly.
Yeah. Can they run 2? They run the first one quick. They're squeezing second one. So fast. Good running. In between. Bad throw. Oh no! Make it 4 runs. Plus the other 2. How many do you get, Sharu?
Well, they should look for 6 here. 2 with the bat. And 4 for the overthrows. This is terrible. That throw was just, well, I have no words for it. I suppose Pawan Saraf had the chance of hanging on to it, but also got him on a bad bounce. We may see that action again, but guess whom it came against? Sandeep Lamichani, the skipper.
No, I don't like it at all.
Boiling.
Oh, completely.
There's a cover sweeper. You know, strangely, Sandeep Lamichani had a boundary given away of his bowling because Sompal Kami missed one at long off earlier on. And now again, of his bowling, lots of runs leaking away. He'll be most disappointed.
He didn't like it at all.
What does he do now? Loves bowling the wrong runs to the lefty, nicking it to the keeper. No, too short. And Kareem guilty of trying to hit it too hard.
He's picked up the ball he wanted to throw. Sandeep is saying, hold on, wait, don't throw. Not anymore.
Well, Sandeep also looking a little ragged right now. Nobody likes runs leaking away when you're trying so hard. The Nepal captain just erring in length in line for a bit. Much better.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. Rakib, I believe even one sweep short of him. He's played him more towards with him more on the offside than on the leg side.
Well, you mentioned hang on to your seat belts, and one of the many reasons as we try to finish this 16th over is because Kareem's on 31, Patel on 36, both well set. Will he go big? Up in the air though, will get lucky. And they'll be top spin on the ball, it might go all the way, it does! Great effort at the boundary from the cover sweeper, diving to his right, but the ball had some top spin on it and kept racing along. Another welcome boundary for Kenya.
And they needed the boundary. They definitely needed the boundary. I say tighten your seatbelt. It's going to be quite interesting. And when you're getting a small break, and the score is 99 for 2. Shahrukh, can they get 10 runs and over from here? Takes them straight away to 140. They defended 130. 140 would be, they would think that it's a defendable, but take nothing away from Nepal. It's a good surface.
I'm willing to suggest that with 8 wickets in the bag, you need to throw your bat big time. Yes, you will lose some wickets, but I'd rather be 155 for 9 than 140 for 6.
Exactly. So they've got to try and attack, but attack sensible. Don't just swing your bat. There's no point of you missing 4 balls and getting a boundary or getting 4 runs. You'd rather get contact on every ball, and then when a boundary comes, it's about 10 runs and over.
Well, this is an ideal situation. I'll get back to that as we get Irie's second over going. Let me quickly squeeze my thought in. This is an ideal situation where both of them go big. The minute any one gets out, unfortunately that may happen, then the other one plays anchor, and all the new batsmen coming in should be given the license to go big. So at least one set batsman's there till the very end. Up in the air, that might go for a boundary as well. It will. Squeeze it into the gap between backward square and cover point at the boundary. That's so well played by Rakib. That's his favorite shot, favorite area.
And that's what I'm saying. He's playing more sensible today. And Ari is darting them in. So if I'm a batsman, play him like a medium pace. I don't play him like a spin because he's darting everything in. Just watch with him in front and you'll definitely connect it. But he's bowling good Yorkers. He's darting it in nicely. That's the first boundary is leaked, but he's bowled a little bit wider. Change of field again. He's brought one person again on the off. So is he going to stick to that line?
This is a crazy field. 4 men inside the circle on the off, nothing on the leg. And of course, you know he's going to keep bowling it well wide outside off. Otherwise, this massive gap with the leg side is there to be explored, at least for the single or twos. 3 men behind square on the off. Oh, well played indeed. He'll get a 1 bounce, 2 bounce boundary. Rakib is taking heavy toll. Irie darting it in. And Rakib played that scoop so well. No fielder there at all. Safe shot.
Oh, it's a tight one. It's a tight field to bowl to, honestly. It's got a tight field. Good shot from Rakib. He went down, but if you look at his head, he kept watching the ball, and that's what you want to see. Just a small touch because he's really darting it hard. Is he going to change his line? He still stick to the same line. What is going to happen on this ball? He's got 2 boundaries already.
Yeah, got a little heavy and hot because it was bowled pretty quickly. Got high on the bat, Rakib Patel. Lucky they didn't get more bat on it. Might have traveled straight to deep mid-wicket.
Yeah, good, because darting is bowling like a, Said Italy is bowling like a medium pacer. Just tap it along that leg side area. Oh, good ball again. Irfan Kareem is going to try something. The crowd is telling him, go on, get on with it.
This is an important ball. 9 runs off it so far. Oh, we'll go to long off. So 10 runs off the over. 17 gone, and we were mentioning 10 and over. We'll get them to 140. We'll see. 110 for 2. Where
does Irfan Kareem start from now? Does he accelerate? Because it's not a big He's not a big hitter, he's a timer, but he's got to try now. We're looking at about 12 runs. I'll say Charu, 12 runs, 30 runs and over would be very good. But he has to change his gears now. And talking about changing gears, there's a 12th man in. So the message is coming very loud and clear on both teams. Oh no!
Okay, what's the Kenyan message here? To me, it would be, guys, continue going hard. If one of you is back in the dugout, don't worry. The other guy plays anchor, and the rest of the batsmen will be given a license to go big. That seems like such an elementary and doable plan.
Yeah, and it's a good thing now the pace have come back, so it's easier for Irfan. Use the pace of the bowler. Don't try and hit it too hard. Karan, but he's been bowling very well.
Well, this is a strange field for Karan Casey as he comes back in, because behind the wicket, everybody's in. There's short fine, short third, backward point. So if he bowls short, and if it gets a top edge or whatever, it's going to be 4 or 6. This is the kind of field where Karan is going to be forced to bowl fuller
And
than
straight.
shorter.
And straight.
And straight always. Well, that was a free hit. A bigger swing on the offside, a top edge over the infield, 4.
Time it.
Instead of dot.
Irfan is going to time it. That's what I said earlier. And you look at all these batsmen who normally played nice and straight. When they try to hit, they lose it. They lose their shape, which makes it very hard.
Exciting times.
Oh, the crowd loves it. They're really enjoying this.
Full, and again, Kareem just stands there instead of moving towards the line. Big waft of the bat. Just meets thin air.
And that's what I said, because he's not a big hitter, so he's trying to hit it too hard. He's losing his shape, his foot is moving away from the ball. Just get a single, let Rakib come and do the hitting.
Without
just
question,
watch the
Kennedy,
ball.
That's the plan. Kareem should just make sure, especially after missing the first ball, that the next one, he got some bat onto it. Get the single, if you get lucky, get more, and get Rakib there. He's a more genuine hitter of the ball, Rakib, and you need him towards these death overs. Changing the field, fine leg goes back, mid-wicket comes in.
Bouncer.
I think they're trying to prevent the single as well. Yeah, well short. A lot of work for the deep square fielder to do, so this will be 2. I'm not so sure that's good news for Kenya. I'd like to have seen Rakib there.
Oh no, it's good squeezing a boundary somewhere. Karan has been consistent on the areas that his bowling is licked nothing away. He's only given 2 runs of 3 balls. Can he get a boundary? And these 3 balls, can he get 2 boundaries? Squeeze in 2 boundaries somewhere. Time it or nick it somewhere.
For me, most importantly, get bat to ball. Don't let a dot ball go here. Again, short. This may go all the way. Oh, brilliant attempt diving to his left, but there will be a boundary. That's what the fielder was sent back for. The plan almost worked.
Well needed boundary. Kenya needed that boundary. Nepal are trying to force that boundary not to be there, but it has happened. Kenya needed that boundary, very crucial. Now they're on what? They're on 6 runs, so you got to squeeze in another boundary. There's no time to waste now, Irfan.
Big swing by Kareem. Pawan Saraf diving to his left. Didn't get both hands to it. Needed another microsecond, another 1 step. And the ball could have been pouched.
But I like the energy. I like the effort. That's what any coach would love to see.
Does he bowl short again, Karan? Fuller length. No, short again. Tucks up Kareem.
That's a good ball. That's a very good ball. It tucks him up nicely. Sees he doesn't give him room at all to try and pull. Balls on his body line. Picks up a single Irfan.
Well, Kareem's kind of showing a little bit of fatigue there.
Is it fatigue or the bowler's hitting on the ribs?
No, I think was fatigue. He got some bat onto that. Kareem on 42. Patel now is on 49.
Come on, Rakib.
Ladies and gentlemen, do we see the first 50 of this Kenya-Nepal T20 series? I would favor the batsman. He's batting really well at this point of time. Last ball of this over, though. Anywhere a single or maybe more. Rakib Patel, 49. And here the 15, brilliant style. Full delivery, hooked away to the Gymkhana clubhouse. Rakesh Patel, a brilliant 50. Wow, what a six.
And that's what we've been looking for. Excellent finish from Rakesh Patel. They got 12 runs that we were looking for. Between 12 and 30 runs, they're on business. And what a finish from Rakesh. Picks it up very well. Good yoga. Pins it nicely. Right there you go. Bang. 6 runs.
It was just a short arm hit because it was full, yet somehow Rakesh managed to get underneath that. Quite brilliant, and the crowd, of course, loves it. We have a lot of people coming here at the Nairobi Gymkhana. Cricket Kennedy is alive and well and back in Kenya.
Oh, beautiful. Thanks to Nepal. They're most welcome in this country. They haven't seen the beauty of the whole country still yet. They haven't seen the lions. They haven't seen the zebras. Don't mention it. But about cricket, it's all exciting. The weather has not been so that bad. It has been excellent for cricket so far. It's not so that hot, but you get the sun once in a while.
Yeah, there's a bit of sunlight. We need to get in there. So, 18 gone. 1, 2, 3 for 2.
And Sandeep says, no, hold on. I'm taking the ball myself.
Well, there's a lot of concern showing on the Nepal captain's face because he knows that they don't want to chase too many here. They've got 130 and a bit the first T20. They failed to get 132 in the next T20. And Sandeep trying to limit the damage here. Up in the air. To wide, long off. A well squeezed 2 runs in easily.
And that's what Ifan needs to do. Just get contact, just get back to ball. Somehow you'll get somewhere.
There's a fielder at extra cover inside the 30-yard circle. He will be interested. Dipendra Airi swung away on the leg side in the gap. Good for another 2 for sure. The ball bouncing away at a deep square. And here's the second. The throw needed to be a little sharper. Wasn't bad. I don't think the keeper collected it quite so well. I think some nerves there for the debutant, Arjun Saud.
Oh no, don't be harsh on the keeper. I'm a keeper. It was too wide. Those fielders don't throw it correctly. They've got to throw it on your hands.
Keepers. Always critical. Throw it to me right in my hands.
Easy one. 2 runs, 4 runs of 2 balls. Can they squeeze in a boundary somewhere again, somewhere from Sandeep? Can Sandeep bowl up dot ball?
It'll be the googly. Oh, swung away and over for 6. The man at the boundary at deep square was about 7 yards in. I wonder if he would have caught it had he been at the boundary, but he had no choice but to see it sailing over his head. Fabulously timed. What a sweep shot.
And that's what they needed. Look at the way he gets into him. There you go. Ifan Karim. He doesn't only play the sweep shot. Oh, good shot. Good shot. He needed the sweep shot. He got it just right on time for 6 runs.
Yeah, well, an error there. And of course, that's Kareem's 50 as well. Brilliant. Oh, where did we miss that? Wow.
Good batting. Good batting. Times well. Squeezing a boundary. There's no time. Throwing everything into it again.
Sandeep Lamichani already 10 runs from this over. 3 balls to go. Tosses it up. That will be in the gap. Will they take the 2? Here's the pickup. There's the throw. But they were committed to the 2 well in time and well run again.
This is exactly good cricket. This is good cricket from Ifan. Sandeep, the experienced bowler, has already gone for more than 10.
Yeah, he's been looking a little ragged even the previous over when he got hit. Suddenly his line and length seemed to get to be a bit of a problem. Looking for his fielders to be at exactly the right place. 2 balls to go. And again, swung away into the gap. Will this be another 2? It should be. The fielder comes in. Well, it could have been 2. It really been should have. I don't know, maybe Kareem's really tired once again. He rests on his knees, fatigued today.
That's poor. That's totally poor running, honestly. Especially now, you got to squeeze in, push for 2.
Well, I wonder what this last ball will bring because we know that the batsmen out there are looking for big runs. I have no doubt that Rakesh Patel will go big on this one. And he does, straight up. There is long off, just to his right though. They get only 1 run. Could have gone to hand, but it didn't. An expensive over again for Nepal. After 19, 136 for 2. 137 for 2.
I said it, Tyler. Earlier, tighten your seatbelt. The 2 overs, 3 overs have been excellent. Both 12 men are coming in. Both teams What's going on? All message all over. Rakeb wants water. Irfan Karim wants water. It's the last over. Can we get another 15, 12 runs of this over? Rakeb is facing. He's on 50. Irfan Karim is on 50. 55 and 56. Good partnership.
Well, look at the crowds here. They are enjoying their Sunday cricket. Big-time cricket returns to Kenya again after a long, long time. I'm delighted to be here. Charu Sharma in the company of Kennedy Opuya. We're all enjoying the action and the sunshine, mind you. It's not that warm. The sun's shining, but the temperature is still pretty cool here in Nairobi. Yet the two batsmen showing a little bit of fatigue. 6 balls to go. The captain won the toss, says, I want 150. They're pretty close to it now, 13 away.
They're very, very, very close, Sharu. We needed this. I like the Nepali fans. They've shown up in numbers. It's very good for both teams' fans.
Last over, Airi once again darting it in. There should be another 6. Oh, brilliant! Into the stands. Rakeb Patel stands and delivers. A handsome shot for 6. No chance for long off.
Oh, good. This is what you want to see. Rakeb Patel moves in outside off stump, but Aaron thinks he's going to play the sweep shot, a dummy, but it goes extra for 6 runs. And that was a very good hit. Landed right on top of the stands.
We've seen some big 6s, and we could see some bigger ones as Sandeep Lamichani comes and has a chat with his bowler. We've talked up Dipinder Singh Airi and his fast, let's not even call it off spin, just his fast medium pace. And we're being at 5,500 feet. I've no doubt the ball will go longer still. We still have to see bigger 6s. They will come. The way Rakeb Patel is batting. Goes big again. Gets plenty of bat to it. No chance for the long off fielder. It was only 10 feet to his right, but was struck so hard by Rakeb Patel. Brilliant boundary, 1 bounce.
Oh dear, his bowling is as hard as he can, but he's flying also from the bat as hard, and it's good. Good shot from Rakeb. That's what we want to see from both teams. He's trying to dart it, but the more he darts it, the more Rakeb is right on top. Good shot. Excellent shot.
Well, from the bowler's perspective, I'll have to suggest that he'll have to vary his pace. He's darting it in, and they're all in the slot for the big shots for the right-hander. So maybe a slower one here. There's no doubt that Rakeb will go big and maybe hang it up in the air.
That's a 6-4. What is going to happen to the next ball? Is brought in the mid-on or mid-off? He's brought in more straighter.
Yeah, the long off has come in a little straighter. Okay, is there a pace variation? Only just along the ground. Whoa, after all that action, a singles, almost like a dot ball.
Oh, exactly. Good wicket keeping, bad throw. The keeper picks it up nicely.
The keeper can
I
do
like
no
the keeper.
wrong.
I like the keeper. This is what I want to see. Very good move. So they've gone 6-4-1. Can Irfan Karim squeeze in a boundary?
2 runs away from the 150 mark, which we think is going to be a really daunting total. They could easily get to 160. Now Karim, the lefty. Airi will continue darting it in. Full. Keeper got his pads to it. Very full. No chance for Karim to get underneath. We'll have to say under the circumstances, though they did take a single. Good ball.
Good ball. Very good ball. He's been darting it well. It's only Rakeb who's giving him pressure. His change of action is bowling round to Rakeb. He's bowling over, he's bowling round, he's bowling over. That's good thinking.
Gone round again.
He's gone round again.
So Karim, beg your pardon, Rakeb opens his stance. 2 men behind square on the off. He's on low, massive! The biggest 6 we've seen in a long, long time over the roof of the Nairobi Gymkhana clubhouse. Massive 6 by Rakeb Patel. The biggest I've seen. It's a brilliant sign here at the Nairobi Gymkhana. Look at the crowds, they are delighted.
And that's what they've been waiting for. Cricket is back at Nairobi Gymkhana. And don't mention, the 6 went out of Gymkhana. Exactly, good shot, Rakeb. Oh, Aaron is darting it, but the harder he's darting it, he's going farther and farther. Look at where it's landed, right on top of Gymkhana, outside.
I don't think a camera could follow it that far, but that was brilliant. What a great pickup off the length. He had decided he was going to go big. Middle of the bat, new balls come in. And yeah, we don't mind him sitting around for a while, taking a bit of rest, Rakeb Patel. What a shot. He's just brought this crowd alive already. So much to appreciate and cheer. But the Kenyan fans could not have expected a bigger hit here at the ground today.
That's what we want to see in T20 sixes. Oh dear, he bowled well on the last game. Keep it in mind, it's Ronnie Rakeba's turning time. It's changed again. He's coming round.
Patel batting on a fabulous 73. He was given a life or two, but that was a long time back. One ball to go. Tries to go big again, big appeal, but from that angle, perhaps it was landing outside leg stump. And a leg bye given to end the innings. In their 20 overs, Kenya do get to a pretty massive, or a decent, should we say, 156 for 2. A lot of work for Nepal to do when they come out and bat. And after winning the toss, Shem Goche would be delighted. His batsman delivered today.
Outstanding performance from the Kenyans. Rakeb Patel, if one can, and he started building from the first two opening batsmen, Collins and Singh. They played positively and they built the momentum towards the end. And towards the end, Rakeb Patel, outstanding, very good shots he played, and he's entertained all the fans. Whether you're a Nepali or a Kenyan, you're definitely being entertained with massive sixes. So will 155 be enough? We'll wait to see.
Well batted, these two. Kareem on the right, a nice 50 for him. And of course, Rakeb Patel, the star of the day. The Nepalese fans run around the ground hoping that when the chase happens, that their batsmen too can hit some big ones and try and get close to that total if not win. Let's remind everybody that the score, the series score, is 1 apiece after 2 T20s. This is the third. One team will move ahead. Will it be Nepal chasing 156 for a win here today, or the Kenyans who started out really well? So when we return, let's remind you, Nepal will be chasing. They lost the toss today. Shem Goche did very well to opt to bat first. His batsman delivered. It's all up to Nepal now to withstand the Kenyan bowling and get to that massive target. Massive only in the context of the first 2 matches, producing only 130. So here, many more runs. There's confirmation. Nepal needing 157 when they come out to bat in a short while. We thank you for your company and hope that you will return when we do in just a few minutes to watch the Nepal chase.
Nepal need 157 runs to win. Kenya need to defend 156. It's going to be quite exciting. Two opening bowlers, Emmanuel Bundi will start on this other end. But Steve, before Emmanuel Bundi starts, we'll talk a little bit about the partnership towards the end that created that over. Rakeb Patel and Irfan Karim.
Yeah, Rakeb Patel and Irfan Karim finished off well the Kenyan innings. They put up a partnership of 127 runs between them. Last 5 overs fetched.
What a start from Nepal. Picks up 2 runs. Oh dear, nearly run out. Oh no. Nearly run out, but what a start from Nepal. Good cut shot. Shows that they mean business. They're coming here to look for boundaries. In the first victory, Emmanuel Bundi, that was a loser now. It's going to start from ball 1. Hit the deck hard, Steve. Talking about the partnership again.
Yeah, like we were saying, the last 5 overs for Kenya fetched 57 runs. And the two put up a partnership of 127 runs. Rakeb 73 of 43 balls and Karim 55 of 44 balls. And this is because of they had spent time on the wicket and they were the set batsmen. And it was easy for them to go big.
Oh dear, it's poor running. Oh, should have gone up, should have gone up. Where is he now? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's safely, he's in. Emmanuel Bundi on his second ball. What a start from Emmanuel Bundi. That's much better. Good energy, Steve. Yes, Steve.
Yeah, and when we look at the Nepal's bowling, I think today Kenya really had a plan on how to play Sandeep Lamichani, who's the trump card. His 4 overs fetched 42 runs. And Aire, who we've seen in the last 2 games bowling tight towards the end, his 3 overs fetched 31 runs. So in total, 73 runs of 7 overs.
That's it. And Steve talking about the stats. It's quite impressive. From Sandeep, he was not happy at all. It's the main strike bowler. And Eamon Aire went big time. 42 and 42. Between both of them, they went for 73 runs of their 8 overs. That was quite expensive. Coming back, Emmanuel Bundi has bowled 2 dot balls and 1 single run and nearly run out. Everything on the first over. Oh, good shot. 1 bounce, 6 runs. Is this 6 or 1 bounce? But that's a good shot. With a bowler authority, the umpire gives 4 runs. But I like what I'm seeing. from the two of them, Arjun and Pawan. Good authority.
Yeah, and with the target that has been put up by the Kenyans, I'm sure Nepal will come hard in the first 6 overs, the power play overs. So Kenya need to be very tight in this, in the power play overs. That was just a short ball from Bundi, and it sat there to be hit to the deep mid-wicket boundary.
And there's no energy on that ball, Steve, completely. It's a new ball. You already got runs on the board. You got to put energy. It just bounced it short, not even bouncing it. It's just lobbing it on the short ball. It's really gone hard on it. He's got to push the ball harder. It all starts from the first over. If you set the pace with the first 2-3 balls, then it's easier. They're still checking if it's going for 4 or for 6. Still holding on. Talk about only down. Emmanuel Bundi is going to be spot on from ball 1. He can't afford to float it. Throw it hard. There you go, Steve, with a lot of authority. That's a good shot. And Arjun, I like what I saw from him. Yeah, jumped into it completely. It's hard to pick. Mr. Dimele is saying, oh, he's changed his mind. He's given 6 runs. Say, beg your pardon, 6 runs. What a start from Arjun. Emmanuel Bundi is the first over. You can't let him get onto you so easily. Arjun will want to dominate for 6 overs. Good ball again. Yeah, good comeback, good comeback. That's a good area to bowl. But I can't see the Kenya buzzing around, Steve.
Yeah, they need to lift up their energy. They've put up a better target than the previous 2 games. So they should be bubbling in the field and, backing each other up.
You still need to defend it. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's freebies he's been giving. It's a simple loose ball. And talk about the loose ball. After
Has bowled well in the past 2 games. He's been hitting the good areas back of a length and bowling that heavy ball. And he's done well in the past 2 games. Let's see how he goes today.
there you go, fast ball, Lucas. The crowd is supporting. There's a huge support, Kenyan fan. There's a huge support, Nepalis. It's a well-balanced team to support. Oh, what good keeping. That's what I want to see from Lucas. Good keeping and good work from Lucas. Well taken from Irfan Karim. Good one from Lucas, good area. And that's what you want to see with the new ball. Those are the areas you'd love to see.
Good energy there from Lucas, and that's all the captain, would ask from his opening bowler or senior bowler. Run in with good energy and hit the good areas.
Good ball again. He's hitting the length, and that's the area that we spoke about. If they hit that area, it's very hard for Nepalis to get away. So if you're going to walk away, Arjun and Pawan is finding it hard to punch it off the back. Arjun has shown us that he can pull nicely. And Lucas already balled 2 dot balls. Make it tighter. Good flick down the leg side. Ready to go. 4 runs. Easy pickings. Easy pickings. Good shot. Just timed it nicely for 4 runs. Kenya are licking boundaries of the first 2 overs.
Lucas just trained there with his line onto the legs. And Pawan just manages to get bat on it for a boundary down to fine leg.
That's what I'm saying, Steve. You got to be more patient. Be patient on your lines there also. He's trying to get him LBW, but the good area is just build the pressure. Good area. Good area. That's what I'm saying. That's the area that I would love to see him ball more often. Just don't give him room. Create dot balls will give you wickets. Change of field placing. Is it mid wicket goes down, Steve, or square?
Short square leg drops down to deep.
Drops down.
To deep square leg and fine leg comes in.
So which line is he going to be bowling? That's the area. That's the area that we've been talking about. Push him back. That's a good area. They're already both 6 and 5. Pawan clipped one down the leg. Arjun, nice good pull shot for 6. There is zero support on the Kenyans, totally zero support. Again, clip down the leg, former, cannot do anything there. Emmanuel Bundi decides to go round, so it looks like he's going to tuck him in. Same shot, same results, 6 runs. He loves it there. They've got to push him with a little bit of more pace. Good shot.
That was a very good shot from Arjun. Again, Bundi dropping it short, and we've seen Arjun is very good on the back foot, just swiveling and hitting it down to deep mid wicket for 6.
Is it short or is picking it off the length? But Emmanuel Bundi is just loving about it. You've got to put some energy behind the ball. If you keep on pushing it with no pace at all, he's got all the time, Arjun, and he loves that area. Good one from Arjun. I like what I see, Steve. He's picking them off the length nicely.
Change of tactics from Bundi, comes over. And Arjun runs it down to third man for a single. Good cricket there. After a boundary, pick a single.
That's what I want to see. Arjun is very, 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 he looked compact. It looks like if you ball it off the length or a little bit short, he will pound on it very quickly. But he's hitting them so easily. Generate some pace. Oh, another good shot. Oh, this is easy picking for Nepalis. Good shot, 6 and 4. They have come back and they're playing positive.
Nice shot from Pawan, just leaning into the ball and playing through the cover drive.
Or somebody should tell Emmanuel Bundi, this is international cricket. You can't just float the ball up there. Put some energy behind it. And you have seen very well, Steve, in the area that they're hitting, they were hitting last time on the heavy pace. This guy the Nepalis couldn't get on top and cut them easily. But it's just lobbing the ball. There's no energy at all. Push the ball a little bit more harder. Much better. Good response, but easy pick up one. Both of them are on 13 and all they've been getting is boundaries. The fans have come from all over. They love it. They're enjoying this. It's a long time since we had a one-day or T20 in Kenya, international series. Good shot, good shot. Very good shot and good fielding. Pawan, good timing, Steve, from Arjun. He's timing it well.
The Nepalis have come out with intent, looking positive, because today they know they are chasing a higher target than they've done in the last two games. And this is good to see. Good intent from the batters.
Good start from Nepalis. It looks like that is his favorite shot, clipping it on the leg side. But if they ball there, why not? Check it. And we say about talking about clipping, it's 29 from no. Don't change what you're doing. Keep it on the same areas. That's the areas you're going to try and hit. Same areas, batsmen, you're doing a good job. Keep hitting it nice and straight. If they ball it to your area, you punt on it. And there's pressure all over. Shame is under a lot of pressure. Change of bowling from the Forest Road end is Eugene Maneno. He bowled well on the last game.
Yes, he did. It was his first game in the series, and he returned very good figures. Also hitting the good length, back of a length area. Bowls a heavy ball also.
No, I thought very disappointed with the way Bundi bowled, Steve. I thought he just lobbed the ball. It was easy to hit. Take nothing away from the batsman. Arjun and Pawan have pounded on everything. It was easy, but they have made it look much better with their batting. So keep going, guys, keep going. Good shot again, good positive shot. 6 runs. That's what you're looking for from the Nepalis. I like to see what I'm seeing. They are quite positive. Playing through the line. They're not letting the Kenyan bowler settle at all.
Again, a good shot from Pawan. Was in the area, used his hands very well and hit it over extra cover for 6. Excellent shot from Pawan.
I like what I'm seeing. They're positive. The wicket is nice. You can play through the line. Yeah. It looks like 150 is nothing at the moment. Oh, what a catch! What a catch! He gambled with it, but it was a shuffle. He could have gone anywhere. Good catch from Nehemiah Odhiambo. And a loose ball gets a wicket. He should have gone anywhere for 4, but he picked up Nehemiah Odhiambo's hands, and Kenya get their first wicket.
Good reflexes there from Nehemiah at short, fine leg. It was a ball that could have gone anywhere, Kennedy. It's a ball that didn't deserve a wicket. As we see Pawan swiveling and Nehemiah juggling. Good catch in the end.
Oh dear, and it came straight to him. Oh, Pawan, if we're very disappointed, he was hitting them well. Timed the short balls well over the top. Just got a boundary. I think that's the reason, Steve. He just wanted to place it. And that brings the end of Pawan. And the score is 35 for 1.
In walks Gyanendra Mala, another senior player in this Nepali team. But he hasn't had runs in this series so far.
Quite disappointed he was. He should have gone anywhere. I think he wanted to control it, and that's the reason. He should have just gone completely over the top. There was nobody deep. Yeah? But still, take nothing away from Eugene Maneno. Somebody has got to ball it and somebody has got to catch it. And Eugene Maneno balled it and Nehemiah Odiako took the catch. And a breakthrough that the Kenya wanted. Oh dear, Eugene Maneno. Eugene, what a start. The openers have not been impressive with the ball at all, but they've got a wicket. Good ball. Good ball for me. Good comeback.
Kennedy, this is what a wicket does. You get a wicket, gives you that boost.
What a start from both teams. Wickets, boundaries. They've been flying all over. Sixes. Couldn't ask for any more than that. There's been more sixes so far in both innings. Good ball.
Good comeback from Eugene. First ball went for 6. Second ball picked up a wicket, and now 2 dot balls.
Are they going to consolidate? Were the first 2 Pawan and Arjun, were they pinch hitters? Or were they just playing good strokes? Is it poor bowling? They didn't land it at consistent and good area. But I like they were positive, and that was the most important thing. Good shot, clips on the leg side. They run the first one quicker. Will they get the second one? Try pushing the second one. Easy. And good running, good throw. Oh, nearly took off the umpire. Good running in between. Okay, there Eugene has got one more ball. He's got 6 wicket .2. Shot again. They've been trying to force them to play the short ball. First one back. Good throw. And a mixed over. Wickets and boundaries at the same time. The score is 38-1. Steve from the commentators and change of bowling, captain himself, Shem Ngoche.
Yes, I think the captain feels it's time to take off pace off the ball, bring in a spinner in the power play. And we saw when Nepal were bowling, the wicket was taking turn and getting extra bounce. So let's see how it goes in this session.
Spoke about in the morning, the areas that they were landing in, the wicket is offering for both. If you bowl well, you can create pressure to get wickets. If you concentrate well, you can get runs. You saw from Rakeb and Ifan. And what a start for Mike. Very close. Easy picking, 1 run taken. They can consolidate well. Oh, the little one, they love it. They have missed all this. Oh, he loves it. He's clapping. He's enjoying this. Good, can you get a boundary somewhere? Come on. We've been fully entertained. Rakeb Patel and Shem talking. So change of field placing.
Long off comes into middle, and middle goes down to long on. Straight away the batsman jumps out, clips it to long on for a single.
Good one. It's a single. 1 run, Shem. Changing, I think it's much easier, Steve. I don't know why that field placing is like that. I think it's much easier to hit it with the spin than against the spin. So you try and encourage him to hit it against the spin. Still captain moving the field. 2 singles already on that over. Shem is pushing Lucas. Tell him go wider, finer. Bad ball, easy boundary. And good shot. 4 runs. They needed the 4 runs and they squeezed in the 4 runs. And it's a short ball. Could have gone anywhere. Kenyans are bowling too many loose balls. The batsmen are not creating the shots. They're the ones who are bowling the loose balls. Again picks up a single. This is good batting. This is very good batting. 1-1. If there's a boundary come present itself, you take it. And they're going nearly that 10 runs and over. This is the field pressing, as Steve was saying. It's much easier to hit it on the off than on the leg. Ball. Fielding from Rakeb. Dodge ball. Another good ball again. Good fielding. That's the end of very, very, very good over from Shem. Recovered very well. And as I am taking a break, I bring Shanu back, and the game is getting very, very well balanced. Nepali are 45 for 1.
As Shahrukh comes into the commentary box, Nepal are going at 9 runs per hour, and the required rate from the onset was 7.8. So Nepal are right on top here as they chase down the target of 156.
Whoa. Bounce and carry. That's what we want. A little bit to think as Eugene Ochieng darts one up. That was a terrific first up delivery.
Yes, again, Eugene hitting those areas where we know he can't hit and, give good deliveries. He's a guy who hits a back of a length and also bowls that heavy ball like Lucas.
Straight through, went through with the line, handsome shot. Was it 6 or is it 4? We'll find out. Wow, just picked it up brilliantly. He's coming a little, well, at number 3, took a little bit of time to settle Gyanendra. But that, Steve, I'll have to say, is probably the best shot of the day. Just a clean, beautiful pickup.
It was sweet, good shot there. Eugene bowled in his half, and Mala just went through the line. Hit it sweetly over the bowler for 6.
On the up, but I must say, yes, you're right, it was a shade too full. I can't make that out. What does the crowd say? The crowd's happy to indicate 6, but it's a third umpire's decision. And I think it has been declared 6. There we go, by the umpire. Well, Kareem played a big knock today. Good to see. And overall, I have to admit, Steve, it was lovely batting by Kareem and by Rakib Patel. A delight to watch. But the Nepalese batters have started out with great purpose.
Yeah, they've come out with positive intent because today they know they're chasing a bigger target than they did in the last 2 games.
A false shot there. I wonder if that was a slower one. At any rate, Malla was a little tricked. Extra bounce for sure. Perhaps it caught him on the thumb or the finger. He's feeling the ill effects of that right now. As Saud comes all the way, the debutant, to try and tap the pitch on that part, and perhaps whisper a word or two, saying, yeah, it is bouncing a little extra, be careful.
And Malla seemed like he wasn't interested going through the pain.
Turns it away. There should be a third man there. Do they take only the one? Yeah, no time for the second. Well fielded. Clean pickups what's required.
And the fielding has been good throughout, even when Nepal were fielding. I think the fielding was, the standards have been set high.
Well, that could have been put away leg side somewhere, but South careful. Remember, he's making his debut. The tiny wicket keeper didn't take a catch today because there were barely any wickets that Kenya lost. Last ball of the power play, and Nepal have done very well. 52 for 1. I think at this stage, I forget what Kenya were, but Kenya were 53 after 10 overs.
Yeah, during the power play, I think Kenya were 30 odd.
They will sneak a single, not well picked up, no time for the second. And Nepal will end the power play at 53 for 1, chasing 156 for a win.
That's a very good effort in the power play. I think they'll feel they're sitting pretty.
Let me amend that to 157 for a win. Yeah, well, got one on the fingers. Never fun. There has been extra bounce all the way through this game today. Same pitch that they used 2 days ago. Of course, yesterday was a rest day. And the pitch is certainly lively. Lots of bounce on occasion. But there's been nothing too paced about it, though. It's still coming pretty quickly.
Yeah, it is it is the center pitch on this wicket, and usually it does play well. As we see the crowds there still coming in to support the two teams.
Yeah, that's been the best feature today. I know that the tournament itself, the series is fabulously poised at 1 game apiece, this being game 3. But the big feature today, of course, is Sunday as well, is to see this large crowd here and even support for both the teams. Lots of support for Kenya, understandably, but lots of Nepal flags also flying high. And for the moment, they're flying pretty high because the team started out well. Skipper comes in. And South happy to charge him in the first ball. Well, he's been lively in there. Good to see Arjun South.
Yeah, he has been lively, and you know, good to see him charging down.
They'll pick up another single. We were saying Arjun South, well, he's not particularly tall, the tiny wicketkeeper, doing very well on his debut, showing a lot of commitment, aggression. Malla pushes again. Of course, much more cover on the boundary now because power play is up. So they'll have to be a little more careful when they hit in the air. And they're doing the right thing by pushing it along the ground to begin with in this 7th over. Goes big. Does he get enough of it? Yes, he does. Whoa, he took on the long-on fielder. That's amazing. He's not a big man, but he hits a big ball.
And that's a very good shot again. Shimmy down the wicket and hitting it over Shem. There he goes. Shimmy down the wicket. Hits it long. That's a good shot.
Well, long on, no opportunity there at all. But the ball will come back. So much for the crowd to enjoy here today. Good Sunday crowd in at the Nairobi Gymkhana, and a ground which is so iconic here in the history of Kenyan cricket, Steve. Hosting so many matches in the past, I'm glad that big-time cricket has returned. Shem Goche. Oh, brilliant. Turn and a bit of bounce, and South tricked. Good comeback back Ngoche, but 8 off that over, 7 gone, 61 for 1. Steve, I wonder what Shem Goche will be telling himself and the rest of his 11, well, his other 10. How do you stem the flow of runs from the Nepalese bat right now? They are on the up, fearless, batting really well.
I think when you look at it, Nepal came out with the intent to go hard, and perhaps the Kenyan bowlers panicked a bit. They've been dishing out boundary balls, if I may call them that. You just need to relax and just do your thing. Be there, disciplined. The lines and lengths are very important, especially when a batsman is coming after you.
Need to focus on bowling the ideal length now. There are 2 on the leg side, 2 on the off, inside the ring. Mid-on and mid-wicket on the leg side, which leaves a very, very large gap. Square the wicket on the leg side. There's a long leg, or should we say a fine leg, which is more at 60 degrees. And of course a deep square as well on the leg side. Oh, big swing and a miss on the off. So close to getting an edge, but he did swing through with it with some commitment, so maybe that thicker edge would have carried for runs. The third man is there at the boundary at about 45.
Nehemiah Odhiambo bowled well the other day and starts off with a very good ball moving away.
Yeah, well, they have left gaps in the field, so an invitation for Malla to hit it big on the leg side in front of square. They have only mid-on and mid-wicket and nobody at the boundary. Taps it down. Yeah, he has come in at number 3, so perhaps his role is more of an anchor, though he hit a beautiful 6 down the ground. And now for South, the field changes. Mid-on does go to long on, so that gap has been effectively covered. And mid-off comes in. So if South can go big up the ground on the offside. Oh, well done. Just a little touch, deliberately done. Knew exactly what he was doing. The third man was a touch square. He helps himself to a very welcome boundary. Such a clever shot, Steve.
Yeah, that was delicately done. And again, it's awareness of the field placing. He just knew if I get it past the keeper, there's a boundary there for taking. Very well delicately done.
He was so much in control of that shot. It was slightly short. He knew exactly what he wanted to do. Arjun South, the debutant keeper for Nepal, batting on 28 well-made runs, aggressive runs. Oh, whoa, is that a wide because he's a short man? No.
Umpire says 1 for the over.
Well, it looks like it might have gone over the head. We'll see if we can get a sideways view, but if not, we'll go with the umpires. Nehemiah Odhiambo gets away with 1 short ball. It doesn't take much to bounce over Arjun South.
Yeah, going with his height. And he ducked under that.
Flashes outside off. Plays it with good timing. Oh, misfield because the ball was wobbling a bit in the outfield. It isn't the smoothest, but he was well behind it. Had plenty of time to stop that. And that'll be a little embarrassing.
Yeah, that was poor from Lucas. Ball was straight to him. Should have gone easily into the hands and throw it back to the keeper.
I'll take another look. He was well behind it, had plenty of time. And somehow there was a bit of a nutmeg went through his legs. Arjun South wouldn't mind. Another boundary off the over. Last ball now, 9 runs off it already. And no is the call, and the misfield once again allows Nepal to get away. Well, that's a little tragic as Rakib Patel rushed in, took his eye off the ball. Dangerous over that, but 8 gone, 70 for 1. And the runs continue to flow freely for the Nepal batsmen. They have lost 1 wicket, their opener, Pawan Saraf, and he got out to what should have been 4, if not 6. But as you guys were saying, he did try and control that hook and try to play the ball down. Went straight to the only man behind square on the leg, Short Fine, who took it on the 2nd attempt. We'll have to count that as a lucky wicket for Kenya.
Definitely, yeah. The ball was there for hitting. And I think, you know, the way he tried to control his hands, didn't get that elevation.
Okay, now is this going to be good news for Kenya as the lead spinner, young Raj Patel, comes in? I think he's struck in the first over in both the matches so far. Very clever bowler, tall left-hander. Hasn't got too many runs there, but he has bowled very well. And we can see that there's bounce and turn on this pitch. Little too full. First ball thumped away into the covers. Was up in the air for a while. Steve, because of the nature of the wicket, the batsmen are playing with a lot of confidence, trusting themselves and the pace of the wicket.
Yeah, the wicket has played well today. And as a batsman, when the wicket plays well, you know, you have that confidence to go through with your shots.
Well, there is a long on, long off, and we saw that Arjun Saud last time took the bowler on. Now playing a lot more carefully. Arjun trying to hustle the fielder. There was no second there.
He looks hungry. He looks looking for runs.
He's busy, yeah, for sure. Gyanendra Malla just pushes it away to the onside. The shy. Watch out for the extras, the overthrows. Well backed up by Patel.
At the moment, these two, there's a bit of confusion in their running in between, so the Kenyans need to be on toes. There could be a chance of a run out here.
Well, they've certainly been iffy. Dances down the track, straight to the bowler. And gets a whack on his thigh for his effort. Did get back to his crease in time, though.
Good again from Viraj there, fielding off his own bowling.
Again into the covers. They played sensibly.
Good cricket there from Arjun. If he's not getting boundaries, he's rotating the strike.
Just 3 off that. 9 gone. 73 for 1.
Again, the fans are out and enjoying themselves at the Nairobi Gymkhana. Nice to have cricket back in Kenya.
Supporters of both the teams and neutrals as well, all enjoying this Sunday fiesta at the Nairobi Gymkhana. Lots of youngsters as well, children running around the boundary line, which is great to see, but you've got to be a little careful because the ball is flying around. There they are, youngsters enjoying this Sunday outing. Some of them quite happy to pick up the ball and throw it back in, get involved with the game. It's a wonderful atmosphere at the Nairobi Gymkhana. The crowd's very close to the boundary line. Nehemiah again. And again, played behind square on the off this time. Straight to third man, though. He likes that shot, Sal.
Yeah, he does, yeah. Looks to run it down to third man. And again, you know, the bounce on the wicket is allowing him to do that.
A nice stand again between these two, a nice partnership. Arjun and Gyanendra Malla. Malla now on strike. You have 3 men on the offside inside the circle. Mid-off covers. Oh, just as I say that, there is a change. Mid-off goes to long off and long on comes in. So the intention, of course, to keep the ball outside off stump is pretty clear. Bowling to his field, Nehemiah Odhiambo.
He's an experienced customer, so that's what the captain would require from him. Set a field and bowl to that field.
Well, 4 balls to go to the halfway stage. Just to remind you, Kenya at that point was, what, about 55 or so. And Nepal well ahead, 76 for 1 with 4 balls to go. They've started out really smartly in their chase. Tried to do the same thing. Rakib's there. Well, from this point of time, this point onwards, Steve, Nepal really don't need to do anything silly because they're so far ahead. that there will be some boundary balls, capitalize on those, and otherwise try not to lose a wicket, because these two, being well set, can actually finish it for Nepal.
Definitely, if they lose a wicket, that will stem the flow of runs. So if these two can bat up to the 15th over and then assess again from there, it will be good for Nepal.
South trying that shot again. Once a little too wide with it, now too narrow, straight through to the keeper. Did get a lot of bat to it though. A very quiet over so far. This, the 10th, Nehemiah Odiamba, only 2 runs off it, 4 deliveries. And I wonder if South's going to get under a little bit of pressure and be more aggressive. No need to. Straight into the cover, yet no space for a run. To me, these batsmen are playing sensibly, Steve. They know they've gotten off to a very good start. They're playing it along the ground, not taking too much risk anymore. They know the loose balls will come. Altogether good cricket.
Yeah, and that is what is required at this stage. Just keep playing sensibly with an odd boundary here and there, and then towards the end you can go big again.
Still the invitation to hit on the leg side. Mid-ons up. There's a mid-wicket inside the circle and a huge empty gap if you want to go big on the leg side. Oh, on the off, just short of the man at cover. It was a false shot by Gyanendra Malla. He got away with it. 10 gone at the halfway stage. Nepal 77 for 1, chasing 157 for a win. A happy debut for Arjun South, keeping for Nepal. Didn't get to do much with his gloves on behind the stumps, but is doing a lot with his batting gloves. Batting on 35 unbeaten for the moment as Raj Patel comes in again. Steve Tikolo takes a well-earned break, and I'm glad to be joined by Kennedy Obuya. Dances down and middle stump gone. South will be gutted. Adventurous once too often, head up in the air, looking for the big one, missed the line completely, and Raj Patel strikes again.
Talk about Raj Patel. I was just about to talk very highly about the wiki batsman. He's really taken his opportunity. Should have gone deeper, but look at this Borakeba. Hold on. He held it a little bit, nice and straight, no turn at all, and deceived him. He's been outstanding performance, this young man.
Well bowled, Raj Patel. Well batted, the debutant, Arjun South. But played for a bit of spin, and there was a bit of a gap between bat and pad. Raj Patel found it. Nepal 77 for 2.
I'm very impressed with Arjun. He's really impressed me with his keeping, with his batting. He's positive. He looks to squeeze in boundaries. He's running hard. If there's a short ball, he pounds on it. If you pitch it up, it goes over the top. I'm very impressed. Full compact. And that's to look for a very, 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 very good. He nearly grabbed his opportunity. I would say he's grabbed it 50%. Should have scored another 10, 20 runs. He definitely would have grabbed his opportunity.
Well, he must have impressed his skipper and his coach, Manoj Prabhakar, as well with that handy knock. But you're so right. He needed to go deeper. Now we got a new man in. Of course, it's one of the better all-rounders of Nepal, although with the ball he gave plenty of runs today. But Dipender Singh Airi is in. Tries to go big straight away. Lucky that he didn't miss it at all. Got the inside half of the bat.
Now this way it's getting tricky. Can they keep on pounding on it, looking for boundaries? Can they graft it?
Very teasing length being bowled by Raj. Slightly too full. And Airi thumps it. Will it go all the way? Yes, it does. Big tumbling dive. Put him there by the cover sweeper. But he hit it so well, did Airi. Wow. Got the middle of the bat.
Good hit. Good hit. That's what you want to say. And that's what Viraj must realize. Stop pushing it. Now hold it a little bit more. But excellent shot for 4 runs.
Yeah, just a little too full. Dances down the track. Hammers it to long off. Well fielded. Will they go for the second? They do. He hit it really well. 2 shots from the middle of the bat. And this time dancing down. Nothing wrong with that ball.
They have shown very clearly that they're not holding back. They're definitely pushing to score as quick as possible.
Whoa, kept a little low. And Irie just jabbed down on it in the last microsecond. Lucky that it didn't crash into the stumps.
Oh dear. It's got the ball tight. It's got the ball tight, but Nepalis are being positive on everything. There you go. He dances on his feet. Is that a catch? Goes down that Lucas. Oh yes, that's a catch. They've got their second wicket. And Viraj Patel has strike again. And good wicket from Viraj. Very poor batting. He should have concentrated. They've just lost a wicket. Consolidate a little bit. But he's lost his wicket trying to go over the top.
Well, that was a poor shot for sure because Raj Patel bowled that so intelligently down on the pads. And Dipender Irie, having committed to that shot, went through with it anyway. That's way down leg. He had to dig it out and played it to long off. Not where that ball should have gone at all. Dipender Singh Irie paid the price. Raj Patel strikes twice in that over. And all he can do is be upset with himself for playing a false shot there. Nepal now 83 for 3 after 11.
He holds it a little bit. He holds it nicely. But there was a drift towards the leg stump. Yeah? But I'm saying something quite disappointing, but good catch from Eugene Maneno. What I say, while the Nepalis are getting it wrong, you are right on top. Just keep on crafting it now. Hold on for a while. They just want to get there so quickly. It's not going to be easy when the wicket is a little bit slower and you have a new batsman. Don't bet like the person who was before you the way he batted. If he was attacking, consolidate first. Have a look. You've got 3-4 balls to go.
Kennedy, I wonder whether that was a dugout instruction saying that, listen, Dipender, you go in there, try and rush it along because we're well ahead. If you get away with it, we'll cruise. And if not, then there's enough batting. However, whether sacrifice or not, Dipender Singh Irie did come straight and started bashing the ball around almost as if it were a plan. But good to see some VIPs in the stands as well.
Oh, that's Milan. Milan is the owner of Nairobi Sports. Has been a very big supporter of Kenyan cricket. Next to him is Commissioner of Sports. Yeah, so they are all set up. The government is fully supporting this. The sponsors, we came with the Nairobi sponsors, which have done a lot for Kenyan cricket.
Well, left arm spin continues. Raj Patel, magnificent from the other end. The skipper, Shemgoche, comes in from the opposite end. To the commentary box, that is.
They could bring in a sleep. So they still want to bowl it tightly. Can Nepal keep on attacking?
Yes, they do. That's in the gap. They could take 2 if they wish. For the throw, a little bit of yes and no. The 2 are new partners, although Gyanendra Marla has been there for a while. Better to be careful.
Very easy. You have just lost 2 wickets. You can't lose another one, especially on a run out. And you're way ahead the run rate, way ahead.
Much better. That's where it should have gone.
Looking for 2. Run the first one. Hard. Good throw. 1 bounce. Well taken from with the keeper.
Well, that was darted on the pads, and Malla did very well. Just turn his wrists and send it to long leg for a single. Well, he shaped away and he's just come in. Rohit Kumar Paudel. What a handsome square cut. Shaped away, made some room. That shot is not without danger, though.
Yeah, that's the whole idea, but is he turning it? I still feel like they should have Collins there behind, but it's not really spinning. Good running again from Nepal. They're picking 1s and 2s easily. The Kenyans, and that's the most important, that the Kenyan must understand. If you're fielding inside the circle, your job is to stop the single. So rush in. If it passes you, the guy behind you will take care of it and close the angles.
Colin Zabuya is at slip.
Okay, an easy one.
Just wonder if that slip really, I mean, Shem Goche is a handy bowler. I don't think he's quite in the same, dare I use the word class, as Raj Patel. Maybe that slip ought to go out and prevent these easy singles in the infield. Dances down the track on the bounce. And well, a decent over, only 5 runs off it. 12 gone now. Nepal 88 for 3, chasing 157.
The only thing the Kenyans can do now is create pressure, let them panic. If you can create that panic in the changing room by bowling 2 or 3 maidens or 3 tight overs, you'll create that panic. But if Nepal is just a bit sensible from here, they'll cruise easily.
I've got to admit, the ground here at the Nairobi Gymkhana is looking fabulous, bathed in sunshine now, which has been in short supply in Nairobi. Plenty of spectators thronging the ground, every part of the ground. Lots of youngsters as well. The stage is set for a fabulous match. Raj Patel right on top of his game. Nepal having started well, although they've lost 1 wicket too many, by the way. 88 for 3. Still perhaps favourites being well ahead of the asking rate. But they've got to be careful with this very talented young bowler. Raj Patel now. 3rd over. Drifting down
very
leg.
Close, very close.
Oh, you say, I said drifting down leg.
Oh, no. Why is it drifting? Down on the middle stump?
No, well down
no,
leg
it's
side.
down leg, well down leg side.
But it was a clever ball. That's where he likes bowling. Just once again down leg. Turned away with the wrist. Will they take the 2? They have the opportunity. Oh.
I like Viraj is bowling tight.
Nehemiah Odhiambo left it for the man coming in from the boundary. I think it confused the players a bit, the batsman.
Yeah, he rushed in, which is very good. Rushing fast. Chased it.
Oh.
Good one from Viraj. And the good thing, he can see the batsman coming through. Yeah, and that's why you could see he turned it a little bit and bowling a little bit wider on the leg stump. So he's just not only just bowling, but he's looking at the batsman too.
Another very good over by Raj Patel. So clever, you can see his mind, his gears clicking in his mind. What's the batsman doing? Where is he? What do I do next? Handsome strike. A good shot for only 1.
That's it. That's it, Viraj. I like what I'm seeing. He's been very, very consistent, going in good areas, not licking any boundaries. Every time they try to hit him, Viraj 1 ball to go. Try to pick up a single again, 1 run. That's it, and then when you finish, another beautiful over from Viraj, and the score is 91 for 3 after 13. Yeah, Mr. Indagwa is the Deputy Commissioner of Sports in Kenya.
In charge of the resurrection of cricket.
100%. They've
I had
done a
him
lot.
had him with me in the presentation, the second match. I was happy to have a chat with him as well during the presentation. And he confirmed the commitment of Cricket Kenya and the government as well to make sure that big-time cricket returns to Kenya. It's been too long, Kennedy.
It's very long. It's long time. So it's nice to have him, and nice to have Milan also as part of the sponsors.
Whoa.
Fan Karim played some football there.
Well, anything could have happened. Shaped up for the late cut there.
It's called a bye.
Paudel, he missed. Keeper missed.
Yeah.
They ran a quick single as a bye. Gyanendra Malla now. Does he attack? No, plenty of time. Maybe just played along the ground now. They are reasonably well ahead of what Kenya were at this stage. Along the ground is the ask. Ooh, well played. Snuck in a single. The throw comes in. It's not that sharp. Misses anyway.
That's totally very poor from Rakib Patel. Come up, stop the single, let him hit on top of you.
Well,
I keep on insisting
I'm
that.
going to be less critical. I think it was very cleverly dabbed just in front of them by the batsman. And again, behind the bowler.
Good one. They're picking ones. Ones easily. If it goes on mid off, that's okay. But the one next to Rakib, you should be able to stop it. Just rush in.
Clips it down leg, misses. It'll be a leg by. A bit like the last over, just singles off Ngoche. They're not taking the bowlers on. Maybe that's the new dugout instruction. Listen, we've lost a couple of wickets now. Please, just calm down. Let's do it in singles for a while. Get set, and then maybe go big later. Oh, well done. I think the bowler impeded by the non-striker. Yet another single.
That's it. They're taking it. They're taking it in singles, which is not good at all.
Tries to go down leg. There is a big gap there, although there are two men on the leg side boundary, so that little bit of adventure may not have fetched him much. The end of the 14th over, Nepal 96 for 3. No.
Yeah, good one. Nepalis are having a drink. Batsmen are chatting. Viraj is right on top.
Is that Raj's last over? It is.
It is his last over.
This could be a really critical over for the game. If they handle him well, they'll be all right. If they try and be adventurous,
Good
could
shot.
be tough. Wow, what a shot. Using the pace of the ball, that will run all the way down to third man for a boundary. So well played, Kennedy.
Class, class. That's what you call class. And a good touch. He didn't try to hit it so hard, waited, then played it late. That's good. That's very good. And he watched the ball nicely. And the Bengali fans are going wild. The Nepalese fans, I beg your pardon, they're going wild on that corner.
Well, it's been a while since I saw a boundary because Raj Patel had been right on top of the game. And now, of course, has the horse bolted. We see a short third. Odiambo coming in there. So maybe that same shot is not on. But he's earned his boundary for the over. Rohit Kumar Paudel. Tossed up.
Still get a single.
Yeah, he would have looked for more. He'll have to take just the single. With that, Nepal, of course, cross 100 for 3. The target, 157. Well bowled. Such a clever bowler. So pleasing to see him work his craft.
And with a lot of energy. I like his energy when he's bowling. Ready to take on. Back to the bowler. Good shot.
Clipped away on the leg side. Will that go? No, he didn't have enough. Will be good enough for 2. Dancing down the track, Gyanendra Malla knew that there was a big gap. He just had to clear Colin Zabuya inside the circle.
Things are going to be a tight one after Virat. Who does he go to? He has to go back to his seamers. But he still have Rakeb Patel as a part-time bowler. Colin Zabuya has become a part-time bowler. After that, apart from them, he has to go to seamers.
Similar shot, this time a little more square to the man from deep mid-wicket. Yet they should squeeze through the double. They're still taking him on, charging down, but not trying to hit big. These are clever little flicks, and they're earning them couples.
And very sensible. Very, very sensible. It's good batting.
Last ball of his spell. They played quietly. They played him sensibly, that's for sure. Raj Patel ends yet another wonderful spell for his team. 15 gone, 105 for 3.
Perfect target. You're getting there. Both teams, it could balance.
This is, I didn't mean to interrupt, but this is a very, very tight match. For the bulk of it, you thought Nepal was well ahead of the chase, but the spinners have brought it all back, those 2 wickets, and now they'll have to score 10 runs every over. They know exactly how hard to go because they're chasing, but to get 10 runs and over, not easy.
Oh, modern cricketer, piece of cake. You take it to 15 runs, 14 runs and over, it becomes harder. But at the moment, it's all Nepalis all the way. They've been batting well. playing the spinners well. They played Viraj well, despite him getting the wickets, especially on the last over. They were more sensible. And talking about change, we have got Lucas on the Forest Road end, and they've now got to attack with the seamers. And if we talk about the length that they bowled to the Nepalis yesterday, they bowled a little bit shorter, so they were forcing them to try and pull and cut. So if they can bowl that length with a little bit of pace, it will be quite interesting. But Nepalis, 5 runs and over should be okay.
Will that go all the way? He got plenty of bat on it. Maybe a 4, but it was such a handsome shot. There is a third man, but he took him on, did Rohit Kumar Paudel.
What a move, what a move. That's a good shot. Today I think they've made a plan for it. I think if he wants to bowl it more wider like that, yeah, it's easier to cut. But they've made a plan. They were bowled yesterday on that length, and they had no answer on the last game. Today they look like they've got an answer for it.
That shot is not without danger. There's still the third man there waiting for the catch. Edge. This will be to the left of the third man. Not quite where he was planning to go, Paudel. He'll take the single.
And that's it. They've already got 5 runs and over. They've got to attack. If you can try and bowl it. It's giving too much room outside off stumps. Go with a little bit more straighter. That's where they bowled on the last game that they played, and they made it more difficult. But if you give him a chance to free his hands, it's much easier.
Well, just to remind everybody, this is a predominantly offside field with a long off, a sweeper cover, and a third man on the boundary. And he flicks it to leg. Just a little too straight, I'm afraid, Kennedy. And what a handsome shot. Well played, knew exactly what he was doing. Mid-on was up, mid-wicket was up. The gap was there at the boundary.
And that's exactly what I'm saying. That's what makes the captain looks very bad, because you place a field, you agree you're going to attack between off stump and outside off stump, and you come right on the middle of the stump. Taking that away, good shot.
Gyanendra Malla now moving on to 31. He's played well.
Very outstanding. It's a better line.
Dabs it to the right of third man, but he races in to make sure it's only one good throw right on top of the stumps.
Once fast 2 balls go, you get a boundary, you release the pressure straight away. So the pressure goes on the bowling team. They're bowling it a wrong line.
Well, maybe you're right.
I would change a little bit, come on the around the wicket and attack him in, Don't make him play that freeing his arm.
I was about to say, maybe you're right about that 10 runs and over not being a problem for the modern cricketer. Already 11 off it, 1 ball to go.
Easy. Once you get the first ball boundary, it's easy picking. And the wicket is nice.
Yes.
You're getting good bounce, good pace. The ball is coming through to the bat. You're only 3 down, so there's not so much panic. He's got to bowl his seamers from now through.
Last ball, 16th over. Oh, got a leading edge there. Was trying to go down leg. Lucky it didn't go to cover. 11 off it, 16 gone. 116 for 3 Nepal.
Interesting. Whack it straight, go straighter. It's going to be easier. And I say goodbye to Cheru. And I'm getting Steve Tikolo. We got to drive it all the way till the end. It's going to be a good finish. It looks like. Kenyans have got no spinners left, apart from Shem, I think, has got 1 over. And the rest is going to attack with the seamers. They did it very well on the last game with the seamers, but the seamers bowled nicely on Nepal's body. Today, Nepalis have got to answer for everything.
4 overs to go. Nepal require 41 runs of the 4 overs. That's 10 runs per over. Bowling change from the city end. Nehemiah Odhiambo comes on. There's a slight fielding change. Eugene Maneno moves on from long off to mid off.
Nehemiah Odhiambo, can he get a breakthrough? Fastball Nehemiah. There he goes. Good shot. Goes all the way. 6 runs. Bounce it short. No energy. But I've said earlier, Nepal have got answer for everything. If you bounce it short, it goes further. But they're bouncing it short in the wrong area.
Yeah, when you look at that, Kennedy, the line of attack was way too outside the off stump, and it gave Mala the chance to move his hands and hit the ball over a long off, over long on.
I like the way Mala is hitting it, is waiting. They're too predictable. They're bowling it short. They've shown them that that's the area. Change of plan quickly. Yeah, go back to your normal length area. Let him think you're bowling short balls, but you're not. Oh, good shot again. Good fellow shot. 4 runs. Made use of the crease. Stepped on a plate. A diligent shot for 4. Good shot. Nepalis have got answer for everything today, Steve.
That was quite good improvising there by Rohit. Went down on his knees and played the Dilshan scoop.
Oh, good shot, good shot. And the fans are happy. The Nepalis are enjoying this. They're loving this. If you're a Kenyan, you've got on the back foot at the moment. There's a 6-4. They're already on 10. They only need 10 runs and over. Oh, can he get him out? Oh, very close. Very, very, very close. And good running. He's giving his partner thumbs up.
That's good cricket. After 2 boundaries, pick a single. Already 11 runs off the 3 balls. They're way ahead of the run rate required.
Way ahead. Way ahead. And their betting, Rohit is on 30. He's seeing it well. Good shot again. 4 more runs. I've got an answer for everything. Slow ball comes, it goes. Short ball comes, it goes. Dilchan shot. Every shot. Good shot.
That was change of pace from Nehemiah. And Mala picked it on the full. Hit it towards deep square leg for 4.
I like this. They're gutsy. They're playing good shot. They're ready to pick anything.
They seem like they're in a rush to finish this. They don't want it to go to the wire.
Play positive. Keep on going. You can't stop. Don't change. Another good shot again. Good field placing. 4 runs. You get 4? You get 4? Yes, he did. 4 runs. Oh, you're saying it earlier. They're in a rush. They're not wasting time at all. Kenyans have got no answer. Nehemiah has got no answer at all. He balls it up, it goes. He balls it short, it goes.
This is the over that changes the game towards Nepal.
Completely.
Already 19 runs from this over with 1 ball to go.
And that's something that the Kenyans have got to work hard on. Work hard. Their seamers didn't push the ball at all today. Picks up. He's going to get 2. They run the first one hard. Looking for the second one. Yes. This good fielding. Will they get a third one? No. That's good cricket.
Good cricket from Nepal. 21 runs from this over. This is a big over for them.
Hefty over, Steve. 137 for 3 after 17. Nepal right on top.
They require 22 runs.
So the Kenyans, but they have come, their body language from ball 1 has been very low. They scored 170, but they look like they didn't believe it was a good score to defend.
I beg your pardon. Nepal requires 20 runs in the last 3 overs.
Easy now. That was quite a big over. And I like this strategy, Steve. You bring in people as bowlers, you got to make them bowl. If you bring somebody as a batsman, you got to make him bat. We say that the Nepalis are proving it was a 160, 170 wicket. Change of bowling. Is it Eugene Maneno
From the Forest Road end.
from the Forest Road end?
Eugene Ochieng replacing Lucas Olwach.
Oh, good shot again. Is it a catch from Rakeb? There he goes. Good catch from Rakeb. Kenya's in at the wicket and they've got one. Can they pull it back? That's a very good wicket they've got at a very crucial time. Tries to go on the leg and take it on the... Tries to go on the off and takes on the leg. And a very good catch from Rakeb.
Rohit trying to be smart there, moving on the offside to play it on the leg, but only managing to get a leading edge. And good catch taken by Rakeb, running 20 meters.
I like from Nepalis. He loves it. Oh dear. Is they are really, Steve, what they're doing, which really impresses me, they are playing positive through and through. They've got wickets in hand that they've got to say it's only 20 runs, attack more.
Can this wicket give Kenya the energy to come back?
All you need is go to take up, you got to keep on picking wickets. If you don't pick up wickets, it will not work.
The new batsman is Adil. Walks in at 137 for 4 after 17.1 overs. Nepal require 20 runs in 17 balls.
Still favors the batting team at the moment. They can't go wrong where they are. Good shot, good extra cover shot. One bounce, second bounce. Viraj, good fielding from Viraj. Class fielding and good throw from Viraj. That's what you're going to see. Trust mark, it's an outstanding cricketer, backed up with his bowling and very good fielding.
That was very good from Viraj. Moved fast to the ball, picked it up and threw it in to only minimize it to 1 run.
Okay, get it tight. Eugene, they've already got 2 runs and over. They've got 1 wicket run. Come on, Eugene, you got to get it right. Come on, batsman, you got to go over the top. If it's there to hit, you got to hit it. Oh, good shot. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. They're picking him from the leg side, from the offside, taking him to the leg. Another good move and a good shot. And it went like a bullet.
Adil
Totally went like a bullet.
Adil gets off the mark with a boundary. Again, shuffling towards the offside and flicking it over the short, fine leg. It's a good shot. Almost a chance there for Nehemiah, but it was struck very well.
Eugene is bowling. Just bring your length back a little bit. Let him try and force it from there. Bowling too full, it becomes much easier. Again, same shot.
Chance.
Near like a pool. 1 run. The Bengalis have really put Kenya into the back foot straight away from ball 1. Kenyan bench has gone quiet. They're not moving. Nobody's moving. Nepal picks it again on the leg side. Runs the first one hard. Good batting from Nepal. The disappointing part, Steve, is the batting did their job. The bowling hasn't done it.
The Kenyans haven't bowled well today. They've been guilty of bowling boundary balls.
Unless they were expecting, they thought it was going to be easy. Nepalis have come quite positive. Good shot again on leg side. No answer for it. 4 runs. That's what you want to see. It's really in there. Eugene Maneno is bowling full tosses. And the Bengali fans are going wild on that corner. They are loving it. He's throwing Eugene Maneno. It's like the batsman is having throwdowns.
That was a freebie from Eugene. Bowling full toss to Adil. Adil flicking it to deep square leg for 4.
Oh, Kenyan bench, they're holding David, Zware John Kimudo, the physio. They're holding their calculations. And that's the work, the bad thing with the coach. Once you've done your beat, the players have got to do their beat inside. Change of bowling.
End of the 18th over, Nepal 148 for 4.
It's only Palace, they can't lose it from here. Collins is having a word with shame.
Nepal requires 9 runs from 12 balls. This should be a walk in the park, Kennedy.
Easy. Easy, they can't lose it from here, honestly. Think of changing bowling. I think, Steve, if you ask me, I think first change they should be using Viraj. Is more accurate instead of the captain. Viraj, I think, would bowl much better. Shem has been really on pressure, but Viraj can hold on to the pressure because he's been bowling very well, and he looks like somebody who can handle the pressure. And talk about pressure, change of bowling from the commentary end is Collins Oboya. Can we have one magic ball, hat-trick? Or can Nepal finish it easy? There you go, fast ball. Can we get it right? Now, Steve, what I don't understand now from here, next game, do they go with this, keep on going with the seamers, or they change and they strengthen their betting? Good wicket from Collins. They needed a breakthrough. Collins gets a breakthrough. Bowled him. Is it bowled or stumps? That was still waiting to see, but the stumps look like they're shut. Is it bowled or stumps? But good ball from Collins, gets a wicket. Is that the breakthrough they wanted? Can they get a hat trick?
Looked like it was stumped down the leg side. Misses it and walks off. It's stamping, Kennedy.
Good keeping from front, Kennedy. Very good keeping. Very good keeping. That's what I want to see. Outstanding keeping. And can Kenya pull it back from here? And that brings the end of a very, 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 very good betting. And the score is 148 for 5.
Inbox, Arif, the score 148 for 5 with 18.2 overs.
Pull it back. The magic ball, you need 2 quick wickets and then maybe you may pull it back. Nearly. Oh, good ball from Collins. Steve, they're playing positive. They've decided they're not blocking it at all today. And it has paid off through and through.
A few dot balls here, Kennedy, pressure will mount again into the last over. Looks close.
Stepped out. Oh, everybody's looking at the umpire. Collins is not happy at all. He gives a leg by. Let's have a look. I won't give it because he stepped out. I thought he used his feet. There you go. 1, 2, 3, go. There. Use his feet. Oh, very close. Very close. Very, very, very close. Still dot, wicket, dot, leg by. Oh, big 6. Is it a 6? Yes, it is. 6 more for Bengalis. Is that what they needed? They needed 6 runs, and they have got a crucial 6 runs. Oh, dear. Nepalis are right on top. They're really getting to it. 6 runs. Can Nepal finish it on this over? Fielders are coming in. Adil is it 6 in a massive one. Arif is still on 0.
The fans are going wild. The Nepalis, they can smell victory.
Good shot again, pulls it off. One bounce, get on a single, 1 run. They're smelling victory, as saying Stephen. That brings the end of it. Apart from that, 1-6 could have been a very good over. But Nepal, 156 for 6. They only need 1 run to win. Now that's what I was saying, the challenge, Steve. The challenge is going to be, does he keep on going, keeping attacking with his seamers? Because his seamers today don't look like they have the energy at all. Or do you stay on the extra batsman, play Suk deep and brings in Rakesh Patel back again, strengthen your batting, take it more deeper? It's going to be a good one. It's been an interesting series. Every game, apart from the second game, they've gone till the last over, Steve. Try to swing and a miss. No run. Or they want to finish in style. 1 run, it's a tie at the moment. He wants to finish it in style. He's looking to get a 6. Kenyans will be sitting down. Where did we go wrong? Nepal have come back, bouncing nice and strong after the second game. Good shot. Ball goes up in there. Who wants it? Oh, there you go. A good catch. Still, is there a twist on this game? Good catch, Emmanuel Buni. Good catch from Rakesh Patel. Are you going to have a twist on this one? Tries to go over the top, finish it in style, get it right in there. And good catch from Rakesh Patel. I think Eugene bowled too full, Steve. He could have stuck with his normal areas that he bowled a little bit short or 3/4 length and pushed the ball up. He tried to bowl Yorkers, which didn't work out at all. Nepal need 1 run. Their fans are already celebrating. Is there a twist in this game? Can it go to a super over?
Both batsmen are new on the crease. They are still on 0 each. But they need 1 run, Kennedy.
They need 1 run. Can it go on a super over? Make it interesting. Easy picking, and he gets a full toss and he dispatches it for 4 runs, and Nepali wins convincingly in the 3rd ODI, and they go 2-0 up. Very good performance from Nepal. They've batted well and their fans are jumping up and down and they're on the field. Very, very, very good, and a good victory, Steve, from Nepal.
Definitely, Kennedy. I think Nepal have batted well. They came out with positive intent, played positive shots, and it paid off. But I also think the Kenyans didn't do justice with their bowlers. They did hit the right areas more often as they did yesterday in the second game.
I think if you look at, there was no energy on the field. The Nepalis are really enjoying it. They love this. They have gone 2-1. Still 2 more games to play for. It can go either way. The Kenyans have got some work to do. They didn't look, they didn't come with any energy at all when they came to field. Their seamers just didn't push the ball enough. They didn't create enough pressure. But a good game, Steve. Very good game of cricket that you have watched. Where do they go from here? That's going to be the big challenge. Can they create pressure on the 3rd ODI? On the 4th T20, they've gone 2 up. Very opponent. Let's Kenyans quite disappointed. Huge crowd, Steve. We haven't seen this kind of crowd for a very long time.
And it's nice, like we've been saying, to have the games here in Nairobi. Let's hope this is the turning point for Kenya cricket, so that our games moves forward. We've had 7 to 8 years where we've been starved of cricket in Nairobi, and this is good to see.
And it's very good. I'm very, very, very impressed with the crowd. They've been nice and calm. They'll support both teams. Everybody cheered his team very well. The Kenyans, was it 150? Was it good enough? Was it enough? At the moment, all I've got to tell you is Nepal have really jumped on top and they have gone 2-1 on the series. A stunning performance, and that's how they did it, with one shot down the leg. But before we talk about one shot, Steve, let's talk about the wickets.
Yeah, that was Viraj. Bowled a straighter one. Then again, this one was turning.
I like the stamping. The stamping was very good. Very good stamping. Yeah. And then Emmanuel Bundi skied it up in there. And after that, it was all Nepalis. Nepal really dominated this very well. And from that, outstanding performance.
The third T20. Before we begin, a big thank you to everybody here on this special Sunday at the Nairobi Gymkhana. Thank you so much for being here. We enjoyed your presence, and we thank you for supporting cricket in Kenya. And of course, the third T20 won handsomely by Nepal, chasing a fairly decent total set by the home team, but they got there in style with a bit to spare. A big thank you on behalf of Cricket Kenya to our primary sponsors, title sponsors Dafa Bet, trophy partner Nairobi Sports House, hospital partner MP Shah Hospital, and official sponsor of the men's national cricket team, Pacific Star Sports. And now, an introduction to our presentation guests. To my left first, we have Mr. Milan Shah, Managing Director, Nairobi Sports House, one of Kenya cricket's oldest and most committed supporters. Thank you again for being here today. Delighted, I'm sure you are, with the crowd and with the atmosphere. And to his left, of course, now the special guest, the treasurer of Kenyan cricket. Thank you so much, Mr. Solanki. Kalpesh has been looking after me and everybody else, making sure that this return of cricket to Kenya goes on smoothly. Thank you so much again. Let's move on to chatting first with the captain of the team that finished second today, Shem Ngoche. Do join us. Shem, well, you called right at the toss and you said, I think we'll put up a big total, and you did.
Yes, we did. I think it was a good innings from Rakeb and Karim. I think they batted very well.
That they did. But let's get to your score. I'm sure you were very pleased with Rakeb and Karim as well.
Definitely, yeah. I think there's nothing you can take out of the innings. I think they batted really brilliantly.
All right, I know you're very disappointed, but your spinners again did very well. You too kept it down, and Raj.
Yeah. I think the wicket was a bit slow, and unfortunately, probably I couldn't use Collins with earlier. I think if I would have used him, I think it would have been a different ball game.
And of course, the crowd here today, lots of support. I'm sure you might want to say a word or two about your support as well.
I just want to say thank you to the crowd. Thank you for coming out, taking your time to support the team. Yes, we're on the losing side, but still need you guys here. If you get time, please come and still help us support the team.
So says the captain of Kenyan cricket. So, too bad today, but all the best for the rest of the matches. You are a little behind now, so 2 matches to go. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Before we speak to others, a quick word with our special guests. Mr. Milan Shah, if you'll join me for a quick word. We know that you supported cricket in Kenya over many years, and many other sports as well. I'm sure you're delighted with the crowd here on this Sunday, the return of big cricket to Kenya.
Yes, I'm very happy to see the crowd here back in Kenya and the international team coming to play. And we want more of this in Kenya. And I'm very happy with the organizers to do this, and we keep doing that again. Thank you.
Well, Cricket Kenya will look to you for support in the coming years, because I'm sure we're witnessing the rebirth of cricket after many years here.
Yes, yes, yes. Definitely, we have always been with them, with Cricket Kenya, and we'll still support them.
Well, that's the word we'd like to hear. Continued support. If you'll join me, please, Mr. Solanki. As the treasurer of Cricket Kenya, I know that you must be delighted not only with the fact that cricket is back, but the crowds are back at Nairobi Gymkhana.
Yes, I think we believe that this is what we want. And to build cricket and the media is with the support, I believe we will make it happen. Thank you.
Well, it couldn't have been easy for you. Commercially too, not easy when cricket's returning. You need all the partners to return commercial support. As a treasurer, you must be very interested in finding out whether more support will come soon.
Yes, but I believe there is always going to be a stepping stone, and I think this is where it is. And yeah, we would love a lot of support, a lot of sponsors. By having this over here, I believe people are going to come with us and build it again. Thank you.
Kalpesh, I know you work very hard and you wear many caps, but thank you so much for your assistance in making sure that this tournament returned. Thank you. Time now to skip, if possible, talk to the skipper of the winning team. He will be here shortly with us because I suppose there's a little bit of celebration going on. But before that, maybe we can give the Man of the Match award. And it is to the man who almost took his team home. Unfortunately, not a 50 today. Gyanendra Malla is our Man of the Match. He will receive the trophy from our special guest, Mr. Milan Shah. Gyanendra, a quick word with you, please. Well done. The pitch today looked fantastic.
I think it was brilliant wicket to bat on. I think both the team batted very well.
And I have to say that much as the home team enjoyed a lot of support, so did you.
I think we are lucky on that matter, I guess. As a Nepali, wherever we go, we'll definitely have this crowd. So very blessed to have this crowd.
Maybe a line or two in Nepali to thank all those who came here and are watching back home.
धेरै धन्यवाद यसरी नै माया सपोर्ट गर्दै गर्नु होला. Thank you very much.
All right, about your knock. Now, obviously, you got tricked, got stumped down leg, but you'd love to have stayed there right till the end. That didn't happen. No matter, the team won.
No, actually, game like this, you need to finish this. And I think I missed that an opportunity to finish the game. But next time, I'll make sure I'll stay there till the last run.
Arjun making his debut did very well today. So did Rohit. I suppose their knocks also mattered a lot to your team.
Yes, brilliant batting by Arjun South. I think coming for a first match and playing like that, I think he played very well and all the batsmen did their job.
Well, you certainly did. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Gyanendra Malla, man of the match today, and of course one final job to do, which is to talk with the skipper of the winning team, Sandeep Lamichani. Sandeep, welcome again. This was a critical match. The series was tied 1-1, and you had a pretty stiff target of 157. Well played.
Thank you so much. I think everyone, they actually bowled really well. I think, it was never an easy wicket to bowl on, and especially, the way fast bowlers started, and then, experienced campaign, Karan and Som, they actually beautifully bowled the power play, and then Adil jumped in and Shah Alam also bowled beautifully. So it's a good day at the office for the bowlers. Like personally, myself and Dipendra, I think, there were a few areas where we can improve in the next game as well. But, and talking about the batting, I guess, from the opening stand, the way, I guess, Arjun South played, I think it never looked like it's his first game. So, pretty cool and calm and composed inning. And then, you see the partnerships there from Pawan jumping in and then Gyanendra and Rohit. It was actually a great game to watch.
Well, a good time perhaps to also compliment Kenya for the way they batted. They put up a really tough score today.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we all know what Rakib and Karim can do for their team, and exactly what they did actually today. And the credit goes to them as well. The way they held their nerve early 2 wickets, and then the way they batted throughout the inning. So it's really nice to see a good competitive game today.
And of course, for me, the highlight, apart from the cricket, of course, was the crowd here. Such terrific support. Great to see Nairobi Gymkhana lit up with spectators supporting both the teams and neutrals as well. I suppose that meant a lot to you, that you had a lot of supporters here today.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is very grateful to everyone who came down today. Never expected this much of Nepalese crowd today, but you know, it's really pleasure to see them around wherever we go around the world playing cricket. They always come down and watch the game. Dhere dhanyawad sabai janalai. Thank you so much, and it's lovely to be here in Kenya again.
Well, that was a fantastic chase. You now lead the series 2-1. 2 matches still to go. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, skipper of the winning team, Nepal, Sandeep Lamichani. That ends the presentation ceremony. A big thank you to the presentation party, to you both, Mr. Shah and Mr. Solanki. Good luck for the rest of the matches as well. Back up to the commentary box to finish it all off. Big thank you once again to everybody at the ground here at the Nairobi Gymkhana.
All done and dusted. The number 3 Nepalese goes 2-1 up. Everybody, well, it was a lovely show from everybody. We are coming back again tomorrow. Another T20. Can Kenyans make it 2-2, or can Nepali go 2-1 or 3-1 up? And if you look at the table, Nepali, the first one won by 5 wickets. Second, Kenya won convincingly by 18 runs. Third one, Nepali were very, very strong with 4 wickets. Catch up again on the 4th tomorrow. Kenya versus Nepal. It's going to be a very interesting one. From me and Steve, as we say goodbye. See you tomorrow, and let's hope it is the same crowd tomorrow. Goodbye for now.